It's 5 o'clock somewhere, but right now, you're rocking with Noonish.
Bring it on.
Hey, find me in the club on the 50th, you know? And on the 50th, the 50th episode
In the club.
of Noonish, man. Yeah, we in the club, dog. You see the lights? You see the lights in the background? You know?
Not to be confused with 50.
Hey, 50,
Hey.
baby. We made it,
50
y'all.
it is.
It's one of the greatest accomplishments ever. You know, from not knowing what the
Beautiful
hell
thing.
we was doing when we first started to today, we didn't come a
as opposed to today?
long way, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, welcome, y'all. Welcome to Noonish
Welcome.
Sports and Tech, episode 50. We're proud, man. We're proud. Been having a
Loud,
good
proud.
time, loud, proud, man, and
Ready to get it?
ready to get it. Yeah, we don't got to rhyme that last one.
Nah.
Don't got to rhyme that last one, man. But yo, you know, I'm your host, JA, a.k.a. Jonathan Anderson, man, coming at you today. Like I said, episode 50th episode. Thank y'all so much for watching us, man, and tuning in and subscribing and liking and sharing our show. We have a lot of fun talking about sports and tech, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do, man. And it's the same crew coming at you. Same time, man. I don't know you.
Same time-ish.
Yeah, same time-ish. Ish
Right.
every time.
We
You
can't
know?
even say it was Mark this time.
No, it wasn't.
No,
Mark,
I got
Mark was in
here
the
at
building.
11:59, bro.
Yeah.
Speaking of in the building, we got Renee's in the building.
And Renee's in the building.
He's pointing at cameras. I'm not sure
Ones
what that
and
means.
twos,
It's-
man.
Yo.
Got us going in today. Renee, welcome back. Had to go visit out of town
Good
real
to
quick.
see.
But
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
back at home, you know, where he belongs. You know, but hey, y'all also know who it is, man. Our awesome co-host starting with the El Grande Toro.
Hey.
Jonas Bull's in the house,
That guy.
man.
That guy.
All
You
up
know, you
All
know.
up in it.
Hey, how you feel coming episode 50?
Apparently, there's a signal for you to change cameras.
Yeah, knocked it out. Knocked
did
it
you?
out.
Okay. You
Yeah, absolutely.
All
Absolutely, man. You know I'm on it, baby. I'm on it, man. Yeah. So how was your week, man? You have a good week?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, you get a run this morning?
I did.
Far
I
runs?
did more of a everything workout this morning.
Oh, nice.
What's the everything workout?
You asked.
I did.
So, run down to the beach, which is about a mile and a half.
Yep.
Hop on. I got some little playground out there. Hop on
Okay.
the monkey bars. Knock out some pull-ups.
Okay.
Drop. Do some push-ups.
Push up. Yeah.
So we talking
Finish out some pull-ups. A few more push-ups.
Yep.
Herschel Walker workout.
Plank for a couple minutes.
Plank. Yep.
Run back
Yep.
and hit the weights.
Oh
for
man.
about 20 minutes. Or
Hey,
so.
Yeah,
that's-
you did a full.
Do some
Yeah.
more planks.
You said beach. Oh.
Yeah.
And so you got finished and you hopped on a jet.
Hopped on a jet.
Came
Went
back.
to right.
Yeah.
Beach. Yeah,
It's
I
the
get it.
beach. It's the lake beach.
Oh,
lake beach.
I didn't even know.
The lake
So
beach.
It's a lake
so it's
beach.
got sand, but it's cold as hell.
Hey, so are
Right
you
now,
are you an ocean person or a lake person?
If I were in a position to just do whatever the hell I wanted to do, kicking back on a beach, a real
Ocean?
sandy
Ocean?
beach
Yeah.
with sun
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Gulf.
Yeah.
ladies in bikinis bringing me drinks in
Yeah.
a coconut
Yeah.
shell.
Yep.
Yeah.
Umbrellas.
Hell yeah.
Umbrella drinks, baby.
Give me 2 pina coladas. You know, I'm with that.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, I'm a beach person too.
And
You
look,
a lake person
and
or a
look,
beach
they
person?
have cold beaches too.
Yeah, they do.
Like you can,
but
you
hey,
can,
but
you can do a cold beach.
Yeah,
ain't
I'm
no
out-
reason.
I'm out on
I'm
that.
not going to a beach if it's cold.
You can have that.
Like for what reason?
That makes no sense. to me.
None whatsoever. I'm not in the ice
There are
fishing.
beaches all
Nothing to
over
do with
the world.
ice unless it's going in my
So,
drink.
If
Yes,
you're
there
into
is.
if you're into beaches,
Yes,
you
yes,
can
there
find a
is.
beach that suits your temperature and
Fancy.
climate. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Certainly.
Yeah.
So and y'all know who else it is in the building, man. It is the half man, half amazing,
You can't get away from it.
always on time, Mr. Yak, and most of all, Mr. 1-2 Bayou. Mr. Mark Clayton in his
What's
house.
up, baby?
What's going down,
Yeah,
man? Episode 50. Last week we brought you episode 49 and 2/3. You know,
It's fine.
because my bro wasn't in the
two-thirds
building,
present.
so we had to delay it like they've been delaying these COVID games around here.
Yeah.
You know, we ain't gonna play
Yeah.
Saturday. We're gonna play Tuesday night. You know, so we just backed it on up a week, and now we
And
episode
we're up in
50,
here.
bro. We in
We're
this
good.
thing, bro.
It's all good.
It's in this
I'm
thing.
Feeling good. Feeling great. Recovered.
Yeah.
Ready to rock.
Ready to rock and roll, bro?
Yeah, yeah,
Happy to see you in the building, man. We got a lot to talk about
Yeah.
because this past weekend in NFL was insane,
It was great.
right? Renee, can we get a 3-shot on one of them? But this last week in the NBA or NFL, I'm sorry, NBA was crazy too. John Morant, we'll get to him in a little while.
Yeah,
you know.
Having a little, he on the run.
Whatever,
Boy, running, jumping.
whatever they put off in his ACL,
Block-
that boy got some. That boy got some Insta
go-go
pump.
gadget.
He got some Insta pump in his ACL, dog,
he
or
do.
something.
Some
Cause
pig parts.
Yeah,
or
he
something.
do.
yeah, we're gonna get to that amazing
that no
athlete.
flat. They put that no flat.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, bro. That boy got that extra lube off in them
Yeah.
joints, man. Hey, whoever his doctor is, hey, that boy gonna need to get a contract
Yeah.
with Nike.
Straight up.
Like
boy.
straight up, bro, because that was ridiculous. But nah, man. So a lot to talk about, man. Like I said, happy you back in the building. You know.
Good to be back, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So you know, we can jump into the sports right off top.
Oh, that's good.
First, I want to say last week's guest, Jed, and that whole real-time sports situation.
It's a dope platform.
That's a dope platform, man.
It's really fascinating how we've come from maybe you would hear about a game the next day or even a few days later, depending on where you're at in the newspaper,
Yeah.
to we want to see games being broadcast more or less live with some delay to now
It's right now.
it's got to be
Down the
right now.
distance.
Like right
It's
now.
2nd and 8.
Yeah.
30 seconds left in the game.
Right.
From my phone.
Yes.
From your, exactly.
From my
Yes.
phone. Fourth quarter.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Let's bet on
a beautiful thing.
let's bet on
And
this
we can
next
bet on
pitch.
it.
Let's bet
And
and
you
see
can
if
bet
it's
on
gonna
it.
be a fastball or a slider on this next pitch, bro.
Oh, man. That's insane.
That is crazy.
Real time
Yeah.
engagement.
Yeah, that's
where
love the
we're headed.
platform, man. Love everything about what they're offering and what they got going on. He put us on to some European horse racing.
Yeah.
Why was I
That's
so
crazy.
small minded to think that we only had a Kentucky Derby in this world? You know?
Yeah.
In the triple
Psych?
stake.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That horse
Yeah,
race
I
has
didn't
been
know.
around a long time.
Yeah, it has, man.
Yeah, I know.
Apparently in the whole world.
Yeah.
And not just here
had
in
no
America.
idea.
Yeah, that's pretty legit.
Well, that's what all the racehorses are Arabians, right?
Yeah, are they?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I
they're
know
all
that.
descended from what they called Arabians, which was because they had those fast, long-legged
Yeah,
horses.
thoroughbred.
that were
Ah.
thoroughbred Arabians. Yeah.
So man, I wonder if the Kentucky Derby winner is actually the fastest horse in the world.
With that
Yeah.
day.
What do we? Yeah. How do they? I mean,
In America that day,
They don't have-
are these horses coming
have
from all
like
over the
a-
world to the Kentucky Derby?
Yeah, the world championships or like an Olympics
Yeah,
for horses.
Is
that
yeah?
a
Is
thing?
there a world
The horse
championship?
Olympics?
Yeah.
Hey, they might need to put that horse racing in the Olympics.
Oh yeah.
Right?
That'd be a thing.
Yeah, it'd be a thing. It's a lot of people, man. A lot of money. Hey,
So much
hey,
money.
USADA, whoever is over
Olympics.
the Olympic competition,
They
y'all
just
might need to add horse
prevent
racing,
competition.
man.
That
Yeah,
would be interesting.
that'd be crazy. But they can only run one race though. It can't be like a prelims and a.
No, I can't.
Well, actually, they do have
gotta be the
prelims, right?
Yeah, they
champions
do.
of their country or the
Right.
champion. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but then they have a prelims like some heats, just
they
like the
could.
100.
So yeah. You can just
Yeah,
like
just
100,
have to
yeah.
space it out over a couple of days.
Yeah, and then
But
they can have a quarter mile.
Which how would that be for viewership? I mean, like
I would watch.
that would be
Yeah, I
awesome.
think that'd
Like
be
if you're
dope.
into that.
Absolutely, putting horse
Like,
racing in the Olympics.
Spread it out over a
Why
couple
haven't
days.
they
That's
done
what they do with
that?
the
Like,
gymnastics. Like,
yeah.
you know, so spread out over several days.
Like the joust was one of the originals. Why don't they bring the joust back?
Probably because they don't like to see people with broken ribs and shafts of wood stuck through their chest.
You know,
Yeah,
medieval
that's not
times with the.
I mean, I'd be
yeah,
down
if
for
the
that,
joust
but,
is coming back.
I mean, they got fencing.
If the
They
joust is coming back.
definitely
it's
watching that,
gonna
dog.
I'm watching it, but it's just gonna keep going.
Yeah, but I mean, they can bring.
Yeah.
They could use a. I'm sure they could.
Everything
They have
that
a
was
material
around
like
that time.
aluminum.
You like
We'll be coming
like
back.
fencing with like those guys with the big swords.
Like actually
Exactly.
to the
Yeah.
death.
Yeah, exactly.
Put him in the lion's den.
It got serious real quick.
It
See
did.
who survives.
I like it.
Things escalated quickly.
Hey, man.
Go all the way.
Hey, but nah, straight up horse racing in the Olympics, man. Y'all need to think about that. That's a big time idea brought to you by Noonish. So, but yeah, man. So I guess we can go on and jump into these sports, bro, because it's a lot to
bro.
talk about. We got to get
It
to our
is.
picks in a little bit, and that
Playoffs
takes a
coming
little
up.
while, you know.
It's about to be lit.
Yeah,
my
man.
brother.
Yeah, man. So what were you saying?
I'm just thinking, I think only one of my original picks is even still in the running.
Oh, it's all good, Jay. I mean,
Yeah,
as
mine
long
too.
as they're in, as long as you got
Yeah,
one.
that's all you need. I mean,
That's true.
As long as
50% of a pick is pretty nice.
yeah.
It's hard. There's 32 of them. I guess the odds are
1 in
still
32?
decent.
Yeah. If you get half the
that's
numbers,
not bad actually.
if you get half the numbers in the lottery, I mean, you're doing all right still. You get a nice
Oh,
little
that's a
payout.
fact, yeah,
You know what I'm
that's very
saying?
difficult.
You know, but those numbers are a lot greater than
It's
the
a lot more
32.
numbers,
Yeah, you're better trying to pick the Super Bowl team. I'd rather play that
Yeah.
for $500 million.
Yes,
Than
than the
the
lottery.
lottery.
Absolutely. And that's why that doesn't exist.
Exactly.
Right? So yeah, so we'll start off with the Cowboys and Eagles. You know, the Cowboys went out. It was just that was
That was business.
possibly our last win of the season.
Possibly. That is fair statement.
Yeah.
Like,
And-
straight up.
yeah.
Of regular season?
Yeah. I think that was like
Well,
a
yeah.
feel good moment. No, just of the season
Period.
period.
Yeah.
Period.
Yes.
With a T.
'Cause
Because San Francisco ain't no punk.
49ers
And
coming in here hot.
yeah, bro, and actually, like, we were playing against the Eagles like backups, right?
You would- oh yeah, for sure. Y'all
Right,
do it.
and you know,
yeah, you took advantage.
if you're in week, this gives me concern.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in week 18 and your offense is still out there trying to figure it out,
True, but to that point, they did what they supposed to do versus a decimated, a Philly defense that didn't have the guys. Didn't
Yeah.
have everybody playing.
but I mean, we beat Philly. We scored 49 on them the first time we played against them. So I don't.
This is true.
Against their first defense,
this
right?
is
So. Everything has gone downhill really since Dak has been back, and we've beat up on everybody in the NFC East all season long. Like, period. We scored 100 points in 2 games against the Eagles.
Yeah, that's a lot of
49 in the
points.
first game and 51 in the second game.
That's a lot of points in 2 games.
Bro, that's NBA,
Yep,
right?
that's impressive.
Yeah, we scored 100
Nice.
points in 2 games against the Eagles. Now, the second time around, like I said, it was against a lot of backups,
Yeah,
right? And just like I said,
It's
I'm
supposed to look easy.
concerned,
It's supposed
bro.
to look easy. They made it look easy.
It looked like
That's-
preseason.
and it was supposed to look like that, but that obviously is not indicative of fucking playoff football.
Yeah.
And them playing a hot as, tough as 49er team.
Yep.
Like, they're.
Hey, Debo ain't playing no games, dog.
Hey.
Debo Samuel is not playing.
I want my bike back. Like,
Yeah, bro. Like, Debo Samuel ain't playing no games. That
my boy,
Bosa,
Punk.
Bosa might be the best. Bosa might be on San Francisco, might be on the Chargers, but he's
We don't
on.
know. But
we
at
don't
the end
know.
of the day, they're both in the top 5.
Yeah, and baby
He's a
Bosa's in the
problem.
playoffs right now,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And we know that, you know, the 49ers are a very physical team. Like, I don't even want to get to the playoffs yet because we're going to do a whole segment. But, hey, I'm just saying I got a little angst. I'm a
You
little
should.
nervous.
Rightfully so.
Nervous.
I'm a little
That
nervous.
means I'm glad you're a realist. Which
Yeah,
is a
I've been
beautiful
that.
thing.
I've been that, man. You know, I love my Cowboys. There's not a Cowboy fan on this planet larger than me.
Yep,
You know, but I'm real with it.
you're real with it.
I'm real with it.
Respect.
I don't think that
Best kind of Cowboy fan there is.
yeah, bro. and it's rare. It's rare. It's
It
rare.
really is.
It's rare. It's a lot of
Yeah, most of them
Cowboy
see now.
fans.
They don't-
I'm sorry to say it's a lot of Cowboy fans that
Right.
they see what's going on, but they only see what they want to see what's going on.
They live in a
We
original.
scored 51, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
When we go to the ship.
Egypt Cowboys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they live in denial.
Yeah. And bro, I finally found shout out to David Contreras. I appreciate you sending me the IG clip, bro. Finally found the To the Bowl Y'all video. To the bowl, y'all. To the bowl.
What?
To the bowl,
Yeah,
y'all.
you
Hey,
got
this is some 93, 94 Dallas,
Oh, wow.
some Dallas hip hop right here.
Wow,
Found the
okay.
video on IG, kind of hype about it, man.
Okay.
But yeah, man, no, I still, you know, just being real, I don't believe it's gonna happen, and we might lose to San Francisco this week. But I would love to see the Cowboys go to the Super Bowl, man.
sure.
But
That'd be-
you know,
that'd be
and
dope.
and also, you know,
be fun.
along with that, this is the yesterday was the anniversary of the Dez catch, 6-year anniversary. You know, of the catch that they say wasn't a catch, but you know, I'm calling it a catch.
It wasn't.
It wasn't a catch. It wasn't a catch. So I mean, I need to understand your logic on saying that it wasn't a catch because
that was the first time they were. It wasn't the first time they made a rule to reiterate the fact that you had to survive the ground.
Even after taking 3 steps, like which one's first? Huh? I thought it was 3 steps because he took 3 steps, and that's the first rule.
You called 3 steps, but the ball moved. Like the DB actually got his hand on the ball, and he didn't actually gain true control until he was going down.
Man, but bro, so he caught the ball.
And then the DB
came
in on the ball.
But that's a fumble.
It's not a fumble because it was bang bang.
So bang bang. There's a bang bang rule in the playbook.
We got to get bang bang. There's an understanding of bang bang from maybe you got to clean that first. When that DB tips that,
so it's got to
you got to reestablish control.
So there's got to be
ball.
3 steps in between the catch.
If it's cool, from
and the DB
and 3 steps,
making
then the DB
before
that's a
it's
fumble.
considered a fumble.
Correct.
Okay.
But if it's bang bang, meaning he got it, he ain't made all 3 steps, but then the DB's in on the ball. Now that ball is moving, twisting, whatever in that hand. You got to reestablish possession.
Yeah.
You got to reestablish it, and then you got to survive the ground because it only starts when that ball stops moving.
Yeah.
That's it. It's tough.
Bro, that's way too tough.
It's way tough. It's way fucking tough.
And that's why it's hard to be an official.
It is hard to be an official.
Especially 3 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In this league.
No, it's very hard.
Like,
but if that's the law, I mean, that's the law. The law says that.
Well, the law was wrong.
But they're lenient to different guys and different. They could have been.
Yeah,
the law.
They could have.
There's room for judgment.
There's room for judgment. Yeah,
the law
happens,
bro.
Subjection happens. Yeah. It does.
That broke the Cowboys.
They could have said, nope. Yeah, possession happened there.
Yeah.
He's good. That ball it bounced, but he retained possession.
I think it's the same officiating crew that we had against the Bucks this year. The same officiating crew that we had in our last loss to Arizona.
Possibly.
Right? They don't like the Cowboys. They don't like Jerry Jones, man. And I think that officiating crew is Goodell's favorite crew.
Well, you need to go
and he's
check that crew
and
check for the crew who will be there Sunday.
Yeah, because if they're there Sunday, we got an issue. Because we don't have a win. We're 0-3 with that crew.
Then just go bet $1 million against the Cowboys.
And matter of fact, bro, we on the second play of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Second play of the game, we had a false start, dog. Like, what the hell is that? False start on the second play of the game.
I mean, come on. You're nitpicking.
I'm nitpicking, bro. Like, man, come on now. I'm just saying.
Hey. You're going to fuck up. Nobody's going to have a perfect game.
But the second play?
Yes. Second play, false starts happen. Clearly.
How often?
Not a lot. But they do.
That's my point, man.
I get it, but they do.
Hey, and you can bank on it, bro. Hey, if there's a small bet out there, who's gonna make the first penalty? I'm putting my money on number 52, Connor Williams, or I'm putting my numbers on the 63. Connor McGovern, I believe his name is. The Connors. We got two Connors that, boy, them boys.
That's a good bet, actually.
Woo, that's like 100% chance it's going to be a Connor that make the first penalty in the game for the Cowboys, is what I'm trying to tell you.
Always bet on Connor.
Connor, dog. But unless it's Conor McGregor, because he ain't got too many wins in his last few fights.
It's going to be Dallas. Because they're going to try to throw the ball, and then they're going to try to get that 49 defensive line off key.
Yeah, for sure, man. Brutal. Just dumb. Just run the ball. Understand what the running game does. It's not about busting one wide open early in the game. It's about putting that defense on their heels, making them use maximum effort, bro, with a big boy on them, right? Wearing them out, tiring their body out just from the absolute effort that they're having to put out, from shedding a 300-pound man to making a tackle on a man that's running downhill
for a no gain or 1 yard gain.
Hey, we'll take that. It's the effort.
You're gonna live like that,
but we'll take it in the first half, because in the second half, this is Baltimore Ravens football we're talking right now.
What, 3?
Right?
Basically 3 1/3.
3 yards, bro.
3 yards.
3 yards and
first down,
depending on where you are on the field, whether or not you're going for it on 4th.
Well, It's
need
not
to
gonna happen
average.
like that.
It's not.
It's not gonna happen like that.
Because we got Boise State calling plays.
Yep.
And I still don't understand how our tight end is our top target.
And this maybe this is something you can school me on a little bit, but it seems to me that there's a lot of very playing it safe on fourth down.
Yeah.
These days.
Often.
Yeah.
More often than not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Depending on position. Or
Yeah, I mean, obviously field
where you have
position
a
plays
field.
into it, but it just seems like there's some times when you, like if you are plus or minus, well, mostly minus a point or two, and you have strong field position at the end of a drive.
Yeah.
I mean, why not just go for it?
Yeah.
There's
Why would you
a couple
not?
teams that go for it on a regular basis. One of them is not in the playoffs, Chargers. The other one is not in the playoffs, Ravens.
Yeah.
Like, for real. We go
Yeah.
more than anybody.
Yeah.
And, yeah, why not? But
Right.
that's part of why not, because
Yeah.
don't get them motherfuckers. Like,
And
when you
you-
really need them.
Yeah, it's
They don't-
always
you
it's
don't
always
get
when you
them. Like,
really
when you
need
really
it.
need
And
You
more
don't
so,
get
you're
that.
giving up that field position too.
That too.
Well, that's what I say is like you wouldn't want to do that
It's
if you're
tough.
like way down in your own territory.
Yeah.
But
of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Depending on
But, you know.
the situation,
But
the
that's when you
teams.
really need them. It's those times is when
Yeah,
it's,
fourth
in
quarter,
the game,
you're down
yeah.
2 scores.
Yeah.
You
Gotta do
it.
it. There's
Gotta do
no-
it.
if you're up
You
by
ain't no choice.
14,
Yeah.
you ain't
And
no
you're-
choice.
and you're on the goal
Clock
line,
ticking,
like,
we gotta
just-
go for it for the fourth.
Yeah,
We're on
bro.
20, whatever, go for it.
Yeah.
But nah, like, although it's crazy because they say the analytics says go for it.
Yeah.
absolutely.
The odds are in your favor.
That's why I asked.
But the games have resulted in real losses.
Right.
Yeah.
Like real fucking losses
I mean, I
at
think
home.
you have to
what I'm
believe that
saying?
that's
Yeah.
going to work.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, I think they believe. If anybody believe, I know Baltimore was
Yeah, for facts.
no hesitation.
Right.
Yeah.
Going like
Yeah.
of people like
Yeah.
so
Yeah. But I don't think that
execution is
Obviously.
a whole nother ballgame.
right. True.
Yeah.
And I certainly wouldn't claim to be the expert on that, but
No doubt.
But you know, it doesn't seem to me, at least from my limited knowledge, that going for it is what killed Baltimore late in the season.
No.
Like that wasn't what the
No.
problem was.
I mean, I know we're not on Baltimore, but
Well,
to
we
that
will be.
point,
Yeah, we can go ahead and go to Baltimore.
we're the
We
next.
can shift.
Yeah,
So,
But starting with this
yeah.
statement.
So with this, so ultimately, like, it's not what just killed us,
Right.
but they were in both cases, Green Bay, Rams ish, the deciding factor of the game.
Yeah.
Definitely at Pittsburgh, deciding factor of the game. Literally, deciding
Was a
factor of the
missed-
game. It was a missed fourth down attempt.
Yeah.
So, yes, it
So
did.
it does-
It
does-
does cost you.
it hurts more when it's
Oh, yeah. When it ends with
Absolutely.
the one,
Yeah.
additional one in the L column,
right.
that fucking hurts.
It's always gonna hurt.
It's like, damn.
It's always
And
gonna hurt.
we were on a losing streak. And we ended the season on a losing streak, and it was not pretty.
And speaking of that L,
Yeah.
and on Baltimore, they took a very atrocious L this weekend to the Steelers. So had Baltimore won that game, would they have been in the playoffs?
We would be where Pittsburgh is.
Wow.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Crazy, bro.
Just like that. And so Baltimore came out and started off playing well, was in control of the game.
Yeah.
Was I mean, I was like, oh, okay. I think we'll be able to finish this game.
Mm-hmm.
And then sure enough,
Haywood Jr. Woo. That boy is a beast on that D-line, bro.
whew, oh my gosh.
Yes.
Haywood, bro, had a game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, our 3 and out in overtime, difficult,
Yeah.
tough. But,
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, Pittsburgh, bro, whatever. So there's a number of games that Pittsburgh has won that literally, like, how in the world did they win that game?
Yeah.
And this was one of them. And, there's not a lot to say because, at this point, it's over, on to the playoffs, whatever. But for the Ravens this season
Yeah.
and everything they did, in spite of everything that has happened,
Yeah.
very impressive.
Last 4 games
Very
without Lamar
impressive.
Jackson, right?
Last 4 without Lamar, but I mean,
A ton
you
of
never-
injuries prior to that.
you never had your left tackle.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my, that's the
we've never had him. Like,
anchor of the O line.
That is your guy, that your $100 million guy that you signed, that and that's your anchor. I mean, all that.
Yeah.
And then most of the secondary. It goes on and on and on.
Yeah.
But the way we lost games and the way we finished was just a testament to the fact that how Ravens play.
Yeah.
And what the staff and organization is. It's tough. Like tough. Week in, week out. Doesn't matter. It's gonna be tough. I don't care who coming in. It's going to be a tough game here or there. This is just what we do.
Yeah.
This is what Ravens do with that organization, with that staff. And so it was great.
I want to go back to Tyler Hundley,
Yeah.
right? So after him getting, 4 games is a pretty good. He went 0-4, right?
Yeah.
So
He did.
After having that, that tape on him.
Yeah, we got that.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
And guys been able to strategically plan versus Tyler Huntley versus Lamar Jackson.
Correct.
Do you feel still as highly about Tyler Huntley as you did before? Or what were teams able to do to Tyler Huntley that gave him problems that weren't nearly as prevalent as before when he only had a couple games under his belt?
Yeah, so Huntley was actually pretty damn impressive. So effectively, he's a rookie.
Yeah.
Essentially, he's a rookie.
Yeah.
And so I look at really the games and what happened down the stretches of those games. There was inaccuracy in, I would say, the Rams game. I was more disappointed in the Rams' performance down the stretch than any of them.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, what he did do was come into a situation where everything was put on his shoulders, and we know what we do as a scheme. So is everything been put on your shoulders is not necessarily going to be like it is when Lamar's in the game, and it's not going to necessarily be like it is for an Aaron Rodgers or Tom, because we know we have great defense and we're a run-based team.
Yeah. But
managing the offense as he did, I thought he played very well.
Yeah.
And I see him as a rookie because this is his first consistent game time experience.
Yeah.
Week to week, and so any rookie coming into the league and playing for the first time consistently, we'll look at their performance, the games that they lost, and how they lost those games, and throws they made or missed in that game. And I could say, like, for example, ball placement on the 4th down versus Green Bay.
Yeah.
Miss inside, needed to be outside. Mark had created space. Anything over the outside shoulder, going out of bounds.
Yeah.
I got Mark catching it with his big body, shielding the defender off, getting the 2, and we win the game.
Yep.
That ball was inside, actually hit the DB. He could have picked it. I think it hit him off the helmet.
Yeah.
Problem.
Yeah.
There was a couple other misses in the red zone. Being that we got down there in the red zone.
Yep. We got to that point. But we
couldn't. A lot of it,
in that red zone thing shrink.
It's a whole
because you got the back of the end
all
zone.
Anticipation.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
I don't have to cover as much as a DB or as a linebacker, whatever we're in. Like, and it goes faster. Like everything speeds up.
Yeah.
Windows are just super tight down there, and so that's a learning. Like that's something that as any young quarterback has to adjust to and learn and figure out. Oh, I can't throw it. I gotta throw it earlier.
Yeah.
And I gotta put it right there, not right there.
Yeah.
So he had a tremendous experience in addition to putting the team in position to win ball games.
Gotcha.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
Like, that's what you want. And then if he's the franchise guy, you're saying, hey, we had a great run. On paper, we can see where there's room for improvement.
Yep.
We can see, with Green Bay, this is what it was. With, the Rams, this is what it was. Like, this is Pittsburgh, this is what it was. Like, we could have definitely won these games.
Yeah.
And, himself, I know he's like there's throws he absolutely wants back.
Absolutely. I mean,
he knows
even
he can make them.
Even Peyton Manning's rookie year, bro, he led the league in interceptions.
Led him in
We talking
bro.
about Peyton Manning.
Hall
you know
of
what I'm
Famer,
saying?
bro.
So he's still, he only got, 6, 7, 8 games under his
8
belt
games
now?
under his, something like that.
Starting?
Not even.
Right? And,
Yeah.
I mean, just games period under his belt. That's half a season. Less than half now because you got 17 games.
Man, he has some upside.
Yeah, he's got a ton of upside.
He can make those throws. Like he can absolutely throw the ball.
Yeah.
Like,
and that all comes with that pre-snap read, right? And understanding what defenses are doing and having a better understanding as to, where I'm going to go with the ball.
Anticipate.
And
and then manipulate a defense.
Yeah.
Because I know how to anticipate.
Yeah.
I'm going to put you there.
Yeah.
In my eyes. And I know I'm going to be like.
That was another thing. He was staring down some guys.
He was staring down some guys.
Right? And you can't do that in the league.
That's a rookie mistake.
Hey, that's
I don't care what you.
That's a tell-all
rule number one
right there
God,
for defense. Look at that guy's eyes. Oh, he's going there when he's looking.
Quarterback, and I know you got 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah. Crazy. Crazy. Hey, Jalen Ramsey Diggs loves guys that stare down guys like that, bro.
Tell me where you're going to throw without telling me where you're going to throw.
Yeah. Well, hey, Ravens, y'all had a great season in spite of everything that occurred, man, and got a lot to look forward to. You got a dang good backup quarterback with a ton of
dynamic
and we don't have to talk about Lamar
now
Jackson.
has some good experience.
No, we know what we got. Yeah.
And Lamar he's still trending this way.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He had a couple games of struggle, but he was hurt. Didn't have his left tackle, as you mentioned. No. So, as a quarterback, and you got a backup left tackle, there's a lot of indecision, a lot of trust that you don't have in getting back there, setting up, and doing what you got to do. You're going to take off a lot quicker when you don't have that big guy. So, solid year for the Ravens. But Steelers moved on to the playoffs. Nobody saw that happening.
To them and Big Ben.
Yeah, man.
He wraps up his career.
Crazy.
Will they go on a run?
Hey,
shit.
They could. Hell, they started 11-0 last year.
Defense, right?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild to see, everything happening, bro. And they got, it looked like they're having fun. I saw Mike Tomlin hit one of the TikTok videos the other day.
Really?
Or one of the lives. He hit one of the lives with the team. Yeah, and went there and hit a little dance. Bro, I was like, hold on, Mike. Hold on, Mike.
That's dangerous. That's
dangerous. Bro. They start getting that energy, that good camaraderie bro.
Kansas City good, but they are definitely beatable.
Oh yeah, they are beatable, bro.
Beatable
and it's up in the air in a lot of these games right now this year. So Tampa Bay's really injured, but let's run through this thing. The Raiders and the Chargers, bro, crazy game. They took it down to the wire. Steelers only got in. They would not have gotten in if these dudes would have tied. And you're like, man, it's only been like 2 ties in the past umpteen years in NFL. What's the chances of that? These boys were 32-32 with 3 seconds left in overtime.
Backed up.
And the Chargers messed around and called the timeout. If they had not called the timeout, I believe the Raiders possibly would have run the clock out and both teams go to the playoffs.
Yes. The coach he went on to say, yes, that's where we were headed.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It's like we're kicking a 60-yard, whatever. We're not going to.
But the Chargers' young control freak coach called the timeout because he wants to leave his team time on the I don't even understand.
Both teams go to
because the
playoffs.
Raiders exactly.
Both.
And we both AFC West. We want our division representing in the playoffs, bro. Like that's my mentality. But since you want to call a timeout, I'm gonna give my guy Josh Jacobs a ball one more time and get us in field goal position. Now I'm gonna call a timeout and win the game. And now y'all can go home, Mister. I don't want to call a timeout. And that's what happened.
That's bad.
That's what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
Well,
and
young, good, dynamic coach. He's going to be there. They're going to be good again.
Yeah.
He's not going to do that again, though.
No, he's solid. He's a solid coach, though, man.
He really
He's
is.
a solid coach, man.
He really is.
Another
great job with them.
Shocker, the Colts did not make the playoffs. And this was possibly the scariest team in the AFC that nobody wanted to face right now in the playoffs.
Agreed.
With the Indianapolis Colts.
Agreed.
They went into Buffalo, beat Buffalo. Yep. Right? I mean, they've beat.
It's tough.
Bro, Indianapolis had one hell of a season.
Tampa Bay to the edge.
The number one runner, Jonathan.
England dominated. But yeah.
Taylor?
Jonathan Taylor? Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yep.
230-pound
the
freaking
Russian leader in the playoffs this year.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Right.
That dude there at home with me right now, chilling, watching the playoffs.
The Jaguars.
And the Jags.
Jags, man.
To the Jags.
Is this one of those Yeah, they're no problem.
Exactly.
Bro, yeah.
1,000%.
They looked
We're
right
wa-
past
we're
that.
Now
walking-
let's
we're
turn it
walking-
on. Then they
yeah.
started pressing, and it was not pressing is never
yeah.
good.
The curse came back. You know what curse I'm talking about? Hard knocks. Hard knocks. These guys decided to
man.
switch it up and have an in-season, not a preseason hard knocks, an in-season hard knocks.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm about to see that episode though.
Oh, it's
That's gonna be a
good.
one.
It's good. Yeah. Have you been watching the show?
No, I
man.
haven't seen the one with the or they.
I haven't
whatever
seen this
with the
last
Jag.
one.
I need to
Yeah,
see that one.
I got to see that. I got to see it.
I know they was
Because I
talking
know
shit
they
on
were
the
already
sideline.
talking about the playoffs and this and that. And
It ain't there till it's there.
no, sir. This is the NFL.
This is the NFL.
As you said,
Any
all
given
NFL
Sunday.
teams can beat any college team. They're all adequate. They're all capable of
Absolutely.
winning any given Sunday.
Any given Sunday.
Straight up. And it shows. 26-11, Jacksonville.
And
Crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, that wasn't even 35-32. It was
Yeah.
26-11.
Yeah. Crazy. It's
Crazy.
like
Do not
like
count
done
them.
deal.
big,
Do not book
like
those
crazy.
plane tickets.
Yeah.
until-
Hey, I'm going
they
for
were
it
booked.
on fourth down on my 20 in the fourth quarter type game right there.
Exactly.
And then we got the 49ers and Rams, another great game. Holy cow, man. I thought the Rams were going to run off with it. Beat the 49ers. Niners are in the playoffs now because of all the foolishness that happened this past weekend. Insane, man.
Yeah.
Just completely insane how everything went down. And then, at the end of every football season, you got those guys that are on the bubble as a coach, right, throughout the season. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And, this year, there's a few guys that had to bite the bullet, man. And as soon as I can figure out
Is that
which
what that means?
bite the bullet,
But
Yeah, I thought that was when you had the.
they had to bite the bullet, man. Let me make sure that we set. So, yeah, there was 5 guys so far in this offseason that were canned. 5 of them. Our most recent, Mr. Joe Judge from the New York Giants. I don't know if
Yeah.
he's even pictured on this right now.
Yep.
But Mr. Joe Judge got canned this week, man, from the Giants, man. And the most surprising was my guy from Miami.
That was the most surprising fire. That was the most mind-boggling fire, to be honest.
Yeah.
Of all, yeah.
Brian Flores, right? They had a 7-game winning. They lost the first 7, then had a 7-game winning streak. And I'd like the guy. If you don't buy Miami, the Miami Dolphins ain't been good in a while, bro.
No, not consistent.
Yeah.
Year after year after year of solid play. No.
And I believe he beat
They
New England
have.
twice this year
This year, yeah, and last year,
and last year.
like
Beating the
Really?
Patriots, beating Belichick 4 times in 2 seasons. I don't know if anybody else has done that in quite some time.
Buffalo.
Buffalo's done it.
I think
Well,
Buffalo.
Buffalo lost this year. Remember?
They lost
They lost that
game.
game that
lost that
the Patriots ran the ball 32 times in a row.
Okay.
Crazy. But, the Brian Flores, he's not going to be out of a job very long
Hell no.
because the guy is really
It
good.
makes no sense.
I can
They
see
were
him going to
trending up.
Denver, bro.
They were
Like,
trending up.
man, like he.
Denver.
I say Denver. I don't know if Denver's thinking what I'm thinking because I saw that they brought Eric Bieniemy in for an interview, and I hope he gets a job because that guy is pretty special on offense. And I kind of wonder if he's kind of held back Kansas City's offense because he don't want to give out all his tricks before he goes to his next job.
Nah, I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
OC and head coach are two different jobs. But
Yes, there.
yeah, man. But very surprised. Not surprised about Joe Judge. Kind of surprised about Zimmer. We knew Nagy was gonna be out of there.
Kinda. He's had time though.
Yeah.
Nagy, yeah, for
And-
sure. Nagy.
Yeah, and then
Big.
Fangio.
That was a toss-up.
Toss up. But I
Yeah.
hear just him and ownership didn't get along very
Yeah.
well. And when you don't like the owners and the owners don't like you, your
That
time
ain't
is
gonna-
going.
Yeah.
Boom! Time
Quick.
served. You up out of here, dog. Like you can go home. You can go home real quick. So this is really what I want to talk about, man. And this is always a fun time of year for us when we come to the playoffs or whatnot. So pick 'em. Who you got? Last year was a big deal. And this is a pretty crazy playoffs. I got the mascots. I want to do something a little different than everybody else with the logos. You know what I'm saying? So,
Like what you did there.
yeah, So, starting this weekend, we'll start with the AFC,
Okay.
right? We got Kansas City and Pittsburgh. And we'll start with you, Mark.
Cool.
You know, all up and down the list, man.
Yeah, man. So
All up and
Kansas
down.
City, Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh rolling in.
Yep.
You know, I think whatever. I think it'll be a decent game. I'm taking Kansas City.
Yep.
Like, straight up.
Yep.
But I think it'll be a decent game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I got KC.
You got KC winning that
I
one.
got KC on it.
And then we'll keep these picks up for a little bit during this right now.
Okay.
You know, just why not? You know, so we don't got to keep going
them
back
up
and
there,
forth.
so people can try to figure out what your mascot logos are.
Yeah. Hey,
I know, right?
Gotta know the game.
the quiz.
Got to know the game.
Got to know the game.
That's the quiz.
Next, we got the Patriots in Buffalo. Right?
Yeah.
Tough game. I
get
believe we're
back.
in Buffalo.
It's hard.
Is-
It's their
yeah.
third game.
Yep. 1-1. Does it depend on the
Fucking
elements?
Josh Allen, man. Elements clearly matter. Yeah, and so I'm gonna go with New England in this game. I'm
Okay.
taking New
You're
England.
taking New England, huh?
Yeah, I think they're gonna be a little bit, and Buffalo did get a little healthy on the D line too, but I'm taking New England's physicality
Yep.
and Belichick playing the team 3 times. This is gonna be a chess. This
Yeah.
is chess. This game.
Chess not checkers this game.
Chess, not checkers. This game.
And you think
Third
experience
time.
wins out?
I'm going taking chess experience.
Ooh, but I mean, experience on Belichick's side, but we also got a rookie quarterback in the game now.
Agreed, but I mean, he's shown that he has the ability to make throws if need be
Yep.
under pressure. But I think New England defense is too much for Buffalo.
Yep.
Going to be too much for Buffalo, and they run the ball well enough, and Mac makes a throw
Gotcha.
that they need.
Gotcha. And then lastly, this is a tough one as well. I think this game is going to be much closer than people anticipate. We got the Raiders versus the Bengals. And, Tennessee's got the bye. We got to go ahead and put that out.
Yeah.
But Raiders versus Bengals, man. Who you got?
I'm going Bengals on bias. I love Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
I like that kid. I like, how he approaches. I like how he is in game. I like how he is when they're losing by 20
Yep.
and winning by 20. That, to me, he has some Brady-esque characteristics to him
Yep.
that I like. And, he gets in the locker room. He does his dance. He got the cigars and all that shit. Like, that's. I'm with him. He's just cool Joe.
Yeah, he's real cool, bro.
down to
Cool,
earth,
calm,
bro.
and collective.
Yeah.
He like Old Spice cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it definitely is a little more evenly matched than they give it. But yeah, Joe. I'm with Joe.
Right on, right on. And then moving on over to the NFC. All right, starting out, we got Philly and Tampa Bay.
Bucks.
Bucks
Easy.
all day on that one.
Bucks all day.
Easy pick, even without
Easy pick.
even without the receivers and.
Yep.
Yep.
They got enough defense. They're great against the run. Tom Brady will hit receiver. Receivers will show up. He will elevate whoever's around him.
Yep.
Like, I got time.
Yep. And then we've got the 49ers and the Cowboys.
Man,
Don't do it.
I am.
Don't do it.
To do it, bro.
No.
Don't curse it.
Hey, Cowboy fans, close it. Earmuffs. Earmuffs.
Yeah, I'm taking the Niners.
Oh no.
I'm taking the fucking Niners, bro. I'm saying the Niners are gonna come in and Debo.
You
the
writing down his
Cowboys.
picks right now?
No, write down mine.
Oh, got you.
yep.
Got you. All right, so
And I think the Niners are gonna Debo the Cowboys.
got you.
I
Got
was
you.
talking to my brother the other day. I was like, the run defense is okay. It ain't great.
Yeah. But we don't
they
run the
need-
ball in Dallas for whatever reason, even though we got two great running backs.
Dallas run defense.
Oh, okay.
San Fran run defense is better than Dallas run defense.
Yeah.
Dallas needs to stop the run to make them pass, and that's when Dallas will have a fucking feast.
Yeah.
But I just don't see them doing it enough.
Man.
Not enough.
Yeah.
Just not enough.
Oh,
Not enough.
that hurts my heart to hear you say that, dog. I've been telling
know they're
people,
getting
hey,
after Dak.
I told everybody last week I'd rather see the Cardinals than the 49ers in the playoffs.
I
Like,
agree.
straight up. That's,
Somebody that I played before, and we got a feel for too.
yeah.
I would rather see
I'd
that.
rather see. And I know last time we played the
And we
49ers,
lost them. Yeah,
we
I
put a
would
whooping
rather
on them in San Francisco. And I know if I remember that, I know San Francisco remembers that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then Arizona and the Rams. So I know you got some loyalty to the Rams.
I do. That's my team. I picked them preseason. it's hard going against Kyler in Arizona because I think they're a fun team to watch. They're fun.
Yeah.
You know.
But it's fun bring home championships.
You know, J.J. Watt is a dude.
Is he back though?
I think he's up in the air.
Okay.
For him to actually play.
Yeah.
Which, you know,
that could change some things.
That could change things, but he'd also have a soft tissue injury further because he's been out.
Yeah.
So, and you have to find a rhythm and all that stuff.
Chandler Jones is a dude.
Chandler Jones is a dude.
Yeah, and you don't want to fight that family.
Yeah.
Bones Jones, Chandler
Aaron
Jones.
Donald and Floyd and Von Miller.
Yeah, you're right.
And Arako.
You're right.
And
yeah,
you know, Jalen, the secondary rap.
They went and got OBJ.
OBJ, all that.
Yeah.
I'll just need Stafford to not throw a pick in the fourth quarter.
Oh, man.
Or third quarter.
Hey, and he has not won a game in the playoffs, has he?
He has not. I don't think he hasn't won the playoffs.
He hadn't won a game in the playoffs.
But
will he get over the schneid
I'm
this
rocking
week?
with my team because they was my preseason pick.
Gotcha.
Rams. I'm taking the Rams.
You got to stick with him. Got to stick with him. Can't be a turncoat when times get hard.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Can't be a turncoat. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm going to Rams.
Right on. All right, so, hey, we got Mark's picks. So we got KC, New England, Cincinnati, Tampa Bay, the 49ers, and the Rams for Mark. Hey, those are some solid picks. Yeah. I can't lie.
They could do it away. Both.
To the bowl, y'all, to the bowl. Jonas, you know, what you looking like in this week, in this year's? Who you got?
Several of those I'm going to have to say realistically I think are going to – I'm probably going to agree with Mark.
Yep.
However,
which do you not agree with?
Because what I want to see, because you know, part of what I like is when things get interesting.
Yes,
of course. Things get weird.
Of course.
Kind of like it did this last couple of weeks.
Stay weird.
Yes.
Stay weird. Like
Austin.
Yeah. Stay weird.
Stay weird.
So you know, honestly, I believe KC is going to take it.
Okay. Yep.
I mean, truly, I think I think they've got a good shot. Maybe not all the way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But like they got a good shot at being in the Super Bowl.
Back to the bowl.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to the bowl.
Strong possibility there, unless something weird happens.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Like injuries, something like that.
Or
which is always possible.
Buffalo.
Very possible.
Yeah.
Very Buffalo, possible. Right? But I would like to see KC go down early.
Yeah. Ooh.
Just because that's going to mess up everybody else's plans.
Ooh. So you taking Oakland in this first round?
I would.
Pittsburgh.
I mean Pittsburgh. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I would take Pittsburgh.
Ooh.
Just because I would like to see what happens.
Yeah. I like
okay. I got you. We got Jones down with
beautiful.
Pittsburgh. Ooh-wee. Yeah. That's shaking all the way
that
up.
That would be fun. That would shake up.
Because you know everybody else is planning
for Kansas City to
win at some point further down the line.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Even if they don't win the Super Bowl, everybody's planning on seeing KC at least get to the last round.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah. So who you Buffalo, New England? Who you taking?
Sort of the same thing. I'd like to see the Bills there, except that I think they've got a good shot.
They have a very good shot.
Absolutely.
I think they're the favorite in that game.
Just because of all, like you gave a lot of really good reasons that are way beyond my pay grade.
Yeah.
But also, I think the weather's going to be shitty.
Yeah.
That favorite New England, bro. Like I said, and then the last time they had bad weather, them boys ran the ball. They passed the ball 3 times and beat Buffalo.
That's crazy. Okay. Buffalo threw it quite a bit.
Yeah, but
he can slice through that wind, whatever wind. It didn't matter because he threw a rocket.
But it's hard to catch with frozen hands.
On the other end,
right.
Yeah,
when your hands are like this and you can't feel, you lost all sense of touch. Man. That's a situation.
Hey, look, I did
different.
I did that morning video the other day.
You need them gloves on, dog.
Oh, for sure, 1,000%.
23 degrees outside. Did that morning video. Yeah. And like you could tell on the video that my hand was shaking.
Yeah.
And by the time it was done, man, I mean it was.
Couldn't feel your phone.
Go put your hand by your nuts.
Yeah.
Because
Bro.
that shit was frozen.
And,
Yeah.
hey, let me tell you, try to catch a 60-mile-an-hour football
Right.
Telling you.
with your
Josh
hands
is
frozen like
throwing his
that,
60.
bro. You talk about
He got a can
I
knowing.
didn't know I had a funny bone in my hands. You know what I'm saying? Why does it
Josh
feel
got
like
Yeah.
that?
He
Why does
got
it
it.
feel like that?
And then
Right?
there also ain't gonna be no interceptions. So
Yeah.
it was fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that-
Belichick is stubborn and will run the ball a million times if he needs to just to win.
That's true. Yeah.
That's and
That's
you got to
the thing.
stop
But
it.
again, like,
We saw
like
they
I
couldn't
want to see
stop
some
that
upsets.
before.
Yeah,
I
upsets.
like to see the upsets.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh yeah.
that won't
I
be
think
an
I think
upset.
New England will be the upset in
those,
that game.
those
New
two,
England will be
those
the
two
upset
are
in that
so close
And from-
in
yeah.
a lot of ways
Agreed.
that it's going to be hard.
It's
To,
just
it's
a
hard to
good
say
game.
that would be an upset.
I
good
think
game.
I think good weather. It's not even close, but weather it's close. Just because it
tight,
favors this type of New England football,
Yeah.
Belichick style football game that
But
you
we
know
don't know.
come
We
playoffs.
don't.
You right?
But we will
right.
find out.
Because it's going to be like there's a massive amount of cold
Yeah.
headed that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But will it hit tomorrow, Friday,
Yeah.
Saturday,
Sunday.
Yeah.
Monday?
We don't know.
We don't know.
And if it hits tomorrow, will it be out of there by Sunday?
Will
we
it be
shall
out?
see.
Yeah, exactly.
So
So
then we got Las Vegas Raiders, and evidently they have the worst logo or mascot. Voted the worst mascot in all of NFL.
Yep.
The dude's pretty ugly, bro. Like this
Yeah.
dude right here, he's got like spikes. He's got a big head with spikes on his helmet and a little body.
It's weird.
It's just like all like Austin weird, bro.
doesn't
like, all the
really
way
look like a
weird.
Raider.
No, I'm thinking of a tough
need
looking
like-
dude with
yeah.
a scar and
Yeah.
all kinds of
Yeah.
stuff. That dude looks like some
He
Nickelodeon
look like a
character.
badass.
So who you got in this?
Nevertheless, I'm gonna go with Raiders. on
You
that.
going with Raiders?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
that's a stretch.
Yeah.
hey, but hey, I like them
I
though.
got you.
I like the Raiders in that game.
But if you
I
take
don't know if
if
I'm
you take,
picking though.
if
if
I
you
don't know if
take
I'm picking
if you
though.
take those three on that bracket,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
no,
man, you're going-
well, actually, you
No,
know,
you took a favorite.
if you
one
take those
favorite,
three-
and you took two underdogs.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you
So
take
Buffalo's
those three, that's
favorite.
Buffalo.
And then Pittsburgh and Las Vegas. All right. So you're going against the
like
grain, bro. Might get some splinters.
Yeah. you gotta bet big, right?
You got to if you want to win. Hey, scary money don't make money, baby.
Yeah, I like it.
Philly and Tampa Bay, who you got on the NFC side?
Again, I think legitimately that's Tampa Bay.
Yep.
Okay.
Realistically.
real talk.
Yeah.
But I'd love to see Philly.
Yeah. But are you
all the same reasons?
But are you willing to pick Philly in this
No.
one?
I mean, like legit to win.
Like legit to win? No.
Yeah. The Cowboys
The
did score
offense?
100 points on them.
Could be legit.
You know.
Like
But yeah.
Yeah.
But not, I just don't see Philly with any shot of winning this game against that Tampa Bay defense.
You
unless
know-
unless Tampa Bay hurts all
Yes.
11 on the first drive of the game.
no,
Yes.
all D linemen, all their linemen go out.
Yeah, yeah.
You got
Yes.
4 to 6 guys go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vita Vea,
But-
First drive.
Damakasu, Barrett, like when they're out, like
First drive.
100% true, and I agree with you all the way, except Jags beat Colts.
Yeah, you're right. But Jags got some
No.
ballers though.
yes,
Jags got some ballers. They just
do.
they need some
That was
good.
a trap
They
game.
need better
That was a
leadership.
trap.
that was a trap.
Yeah,
game. That was
yeah.
a trap game.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that was a trap game.
Yeah, but you know what you signed up for.
And it's weird it's a trap
Trap
game
games happen.
because Indianapolis has
It
struggled
should've been.
against Jacksonville several times in the past few years. They've lost to Jacksonville several times in the past few years, right?
Yeah.
But you know,
But no, I do like that.
it's
But
just
but
those
I-
matchups.
but
It's one of those
really
matchups,
does.
one of those teams.
Really, it's gonna be Tampa Bay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's it. Yeah.
49ers Cowboys.
40. I hate to do this to you, but I think 49ers are just gonna try.
Ah,
Let's go.
trample. Ooh, that boy said
That was a
trample.
trap. Track me.
With the wagon? They got the wagon? You know? They gonna do it like that?
Yo,
I'm
they're gonna be a track meet.
Like it's
Up,
not.
Down, up,
Oh,
down,
bro, like that
down.
hurts. That hurts,
Bro,
Jonas.
Trample.
I
you
didn't
know,
see that coming.
Again,
That was shocking.
I'm
That
not
trample.
at all going to claim any sort of inside knowledge or expertise on this.
Yeah.
But it just from everything that I've seen and heard, the 49ers are not the first team that the Cowboys want to see in the playoffs.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt about that.
Like if they want to progress to
Hey,
something close to hitting the Super Bowl,
I tell you, man, I ain't
that's
scared
not
of
the first ones they want to see.
I ain't
That's
scared
not
of
the
much.
worst. That's not the worst ones they want to see.
Certainly.
But
hey,
it's
definitely
also
not
not
like
the wild card. Oh,
they're hitting hard out of the gate.
I'm
They
scared.
are.
I'm
They're gonna
scared
have to
for
bring
Dak, man.
Shanahan.
I'll get to my picks in a second, but
Shanahan
yeah, bro.
is
Like
a
I
better
understand,
offensive
saying,
coordinator.
much better.
Cowboys,
Much better. I don't think
Cowboys,
that's-
you need to bring it.
that's not even a
You
question.
need to
That
bring
Shanahan is a better
A-game,
coordinator out of the
full-
two. He
yeah.
understands the NFL game.
He do.
He understands the NFL game. He
His
doesn't
schemes
understand
are great.
how to keep a
He knows how to
28-point
run
lead,
versus
but
speed.
Yeah.
He not yeah. He doesn't.
in the Super Bowl, but
Could just take knees to go. Fucking take a knee.
take a knee, run the
Take a
ball,
knee.
run the
Take-
clock
take a
out.
knee, take a
Take-
knee. Pin him inside the 10, 20, whatever.
Period. But you want to throw pick sixes and stuff.
Ugh.
So that's one thing that gives me a little confidence in the Cowboys is Shanahan.
Yeah.
But
He's learned from
Arizona and the Rams, who you got?
Yeah.
That's a tough one too.
So I'm gonna have to apologize to Mark on this one.
Yep.
Because
Ooh.
I'm gonna pick Arizona.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Shake it up.
Again, like I think it's more of the shakeup factor.
Yeah.
Although this is another one where they're a little bit closer. Like,
Yeah.
It's not.
They are.
Like you wouldn't call that an upset.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be.
Hopkins is not playing either.
Oh really? Yeah.
I don't think Hopkins is playing. Either.
He's not playing?
I don't think so.
Ooh, that's tough.
Yeah,
So
That's
now
tough. But they got some ballers, though.
interesting
They got some other
thing-
receivers, man. They got pretty good
they got
receiver
a solid core
like
that
Kirk,
works with what they
Green,
do.
Zach
AJ,
Ertz is
Ertz a
huge
dude. Yeah.
for him.
If my stretch
Rondale
picks
Moore's
win,
back.
Yeah.
if my wish it would happen picks
Uh-huh.
win,
Yeah.
what does that put you for the final for the Super Bowl? And it comes and basically it comes down to, in my opinion, it comes down to Bills and 49ers. I mean,
And you still got to factor in the Titans
Bills
and Green Bay.
Well,
'Cause
yeah,
they got bye weeks
there's
this
Green
week.
Bay,
Yeah.
so it could be Bills and Green Bay. That
Yeah,
would be-
'cause that's-
I don't think Titans are going to beat Bills
Oof.
if it goes that way.
Man, it's tough.
Boy.
It's tough. Well,
It's tough.
I'm just going to slide my
It's gonna
picks
be
in
a-
there
it's gonna
real
be a
quick,
Let's
man.
hear
Yeah,
it.
so
Let's hear
who you got?
You
What
know,
got?
I'm going. I think Ben is done. I think Casey's defense is just too much for Big Ben. So I'm
Okay.
gonna go ahead.
Okay.
Kansas City's gonna go to the next round.
Okay.
Get through. Ooh I just busted the hole. That Buffalo and New England. Man, it's tough.
It's going to be fun.
Ooh, it's tough to go against Belichick, man. But I gotta go with Buffalo on this one. Just me personally, it's hard to go against Belichick, dog. Ooh wee.
Buffalo.
But
it
I
is.
think that Mostert, right, coming from San Francisco last year, running back, has given them stability in the backfield. You know what I'm saying? I think Mostert, I think is his name.
Moster.
Yeah. He's a solid running back,
Solid.
and we already know about the receiving core and the quarterback. I think Buffalo's going to take that one. This is the one I'm having the most trouble with is Vegas and Cincinnati.
Yeah.
But
It's pretty even. I mean, they're actually
Hey,
really close.
I've
Really,
got to.
really fucking close.
I gotta go with some advice from my boy Ellis Hobbs last year. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go with the hottest team. And Cincinnati, they got 500 yards in 2 weeks. I'm sorry,
No.
1,000 yards of
1,000
offense in
of
2
offense.
weeks,
That's insane.
which is just nuts,
That's bananas.
right? So I gotta go with Cincinnati in that one.
Yeah.
Philly and Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay all day long, right? I don't think, like I said, the Cowboys scored
Still
100.
sweet.
So Brady, I think he's not gonna have any problem. And more so, Tampa Bay's defense is gonna just give Hurts a whole lot of issues,
It's gonna be
man. As a young buck in the game, but hey, I think they got a really bright future. I think he has a really bright future as that quarterback in Philly, man. But his present is gonna stop this Sunday, right?
Understood. Yep.
Cowboys and Niners, got to take my Cowboys, man. Just little home cooking.
Yep.
Little home cooking. I don't have all the
course.
faith in them, but hey, and I'm the styles just don't match up. You know, I don't know what it is about Cowboys players, but when they get here, they start trying to be Deion Sanders and swagging out. And they forget what got them here, you know. And the 49ers are a very physical football team, bro. On both sides of the ball.
Very.
You know, and they got Debo Samuel playing receiver, playing running back, coming right down their throat. And they got a very adequate quarterback in Garoppolo.
He's
Right, the dude can get the job
adequate.
done.
That's a good word.
You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna wow you, but that's little
solid.
Brady. I mean, that's little Brady,
Solid.
bro. Belichick was pissed off when that's what I think. That's what tore Brady and Belichick's relationship in half.
Oh, when they traded away.
Yeah, bro. because Belichick
Traded
was pissed
Garoppolo
off when they traded Garoppolo away, and then Brady was like, "What? You don't believe in me? I know I'm 49, but you don't believe in McConnell no more, Billy." But so
Okay.
that's tough, man. Like that's just home cooking, man. My reason is home cooking. I got no other reason to pick the Cowboys other than those are my boys, and I bleed blue and silver, and it would be
Home
against
cooking.
me, bro.
Yep.
It'll be against everything I know to go against my boys. Ooh, and this Arizona and Rams game is tough. Who do I trust more? We got two Dallas boys facing off at quarterback. We got
do.
Kyler Murray.
Allen, Texas.
We got Matthew Stafford, Highland
Highland
Park.
Park.
You know what I'm saying?
That's Highland Park.
You know? So I just feel that Highland Park, Matthew Stafford has a better team around him, right? I think that Arizona has a very explosive team between Chase Edmonds. They would be much more explosive if they had the receiver, and I might be making a different pick
DeAndre Hopkins,
if DeAndre Hopkins was in this
He's a
game.
difference maker.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes. I would absolutely be having a different pick.
Where do they play it?
LA, I
LA.
believe. Yeah.
Rams,
So
Rams are at home.
yeah, so I gotta go with the Rams.
Nice, pleasant weather.
I gotta go with the
Very
Rams.
Nice
No factor.
stadium.
Hey, if they're playing in Cowboy Stadium, I'd be going with Kyler Murray because the guy hasn't been beat there. But
I'm riding the hot hand.
since
Riding
they're
the hot
not,
hand, baby.
I got to go
With the
Rams, man.
There
They
you
just
go.
look ready to do it. Cooper Kupp, my guy, 140 catches in the season.
Congrats.
1 year. I know it was an extra game at it,
Triple
but
crown,
still.
bro. Triple crown.
So what
It's
he got?
crazy.
Touchdowns, yards,
Yards
and
and
catches?
catches,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh, man! Cooper Kupp out of nowhere,
Crazy,
man. You know, I think that guy's special, and got to go with him. So
We talked last week about the unfortunate loss of John Madden,
Yeah.
and I have based my Super Bowl picks previously at times on Madden NFL
yeah.
playthrough.
Hey, Madden NFL still
Simulation.
here, baby.
Madden
Off the
NFL is
simulation.
still here, yeah. And so the simulation
Simulation.
this time,
Uh-huh.
just as a point of interest, simulation this time has KC winning the Super Bowl
Okay.
Oh, nice,
against North Carolina. So,
nice.
Okay. Yeah.
What?
How that,
North Carolina.
Yeah, because Madden has college edition. So
What?
how they got, that's a glitch.
Yeah, they tripped. They tripped
Lots
out.
of glitches.
Yeah,
it's a
the
little-
Tar
it's a little
Heels
bit of
have
a
zero
win.
chance of winning this one. They have zero chance of winning this year.
I
I
bet
tell you that much.
everything that I have that the Tar Heels will not win.
That's kind of like Jackson State girls.
There were some interesting things in the write up for that, which won't get into
I
all
will
of it.
clean my 401k, everything.
Everything. You put it all.
Everything.
I'm
All
putting
of
it all.
Yep.
On the fact that North Carolina will
Will
not
not
win the Super Bowl.
Won't even show up.
Yeah.
Won't even show up.
They might be in the stands.
Taking it.
They
I'll
might
take
be in the
that bet.
stands. Mac
Every day.
Brown might be there watching, dog. You know, Mac little slick, little cool cat.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
speaking of Mac Brown, we're going to move on. And this is a great segue. North Carolina is in the NCAA.
Yeah.
There is a bit of an NCAA news to talk about this
Yep.
week. We had. Hold on, we're
had-
not going to talk about those gentlemen yet, but let me see here if I get this right.
Uh-huh.
There was a national championship game played, and I must. Let me slice it up. Take the slice out and serve myself a little humble pie. Georgia, I must apologize. Earlier on this year, I called y'all a fake state.
Oh, wow.
I said I don't believe in the Georgia
Fake state.
Bulldogs.
That's tough.
You know what I'm saying? I got to eat my words, man. Hey, we talk about all the good calls that we have on the show. I gotta talk about the
Gotta
bad
own
ones
up-
too,
own
man.
up to it.
You know, I own up to it. I eat my humble pie,
It's a
man.
little-
Congratulations,
little
Georgia
tough on the
Bulldogs.
Bulldogs. You're a little tough on them.
Yeah, I was, but in recent history, they have just shut it down. Even earlier this season,
Yeah.
against Alabama, they have not been able to come through and get the job done and get over the hill.
They
But
haven't.
they balled out.
Shit, Monday
They
night?
balled out,
Woo!
bro.
I was.
young.
I don't know if I was more. Disappointed in the Alabama turnovers, or impressed with the fact that Georgia forced them. Great game though.
Yeah.
I was just happy that it was a good fucking championship game.
Yeah, bro.
Like, I
And
really was.
when I took a step back and I watched Georgia play against Michigan, bro, that's when I realized these guys are
It was
probably
official.
the national champions.
Yeah.
Their defense
Yeah.
is insane.
Yeah.
They probably have 6 or 7 dudes that'll be drafted early. First
2
couple rounds, yeah.
Yeah.
In the draft.
Yeah.
And I'm talking big, fast, real fast. Like I saw the quarterback try to run to the outside, and a D lineman hawked him down. You know what I'm talking about, bro?
Yeah, multiple times.
Like he couldn't get around the edge.
He couldn't get around it. No.
And he was completely flustered, bro.
Linebacker. Oh yeah.
Completely flustered.
Some athletes.
Yes.
Yes, real
bro.
athletes out there.
Yes, bro. So,
Alabama has some too. Like
but
don't get into it. Like
Georgia had more.
They had
Georgia had more. It's the only thing. Yeah.
More? I don't know about that.
Well,
relax.
Well, maybe
Relax.
older. I mean, they both had great athletes on both sides of the ball, but Georgia had a lot of college ball players.
That was about as
bro.
even matched of a game that I've seen in the national championship. Like,
so what was it that
apart
separated
from-
the two? Was it the quarterback play?
yes,
Period.
yeah, period. Turnovers. Like,
And
literally,
in
that's the
Alabama,
game.
Alabama
The
had a
turnovers is
receiver
the game.
had one of the major players go down with that knee injury early in the game.
If they had either one of them made them two,
Yeah.
I mean, but that's not at the end of the day. Turnover, like quarterback, like that, not scoring in the red zone inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah.
multiple times, like that costs you games.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what cost them games. It's
Yeah.
not- I mean, but athlete for athlete, oh shit.
Oh, it's athletes
They're
all on the
even.
field.
They're even.
So you saying there was 22 athletes at all times on that field?
Bro, that was the best. That was awesome. Like it was all. I'm just like, dang, oh, God, look
Yeah.
at this. Oh, seriously, like that, look, number 40 or whatever.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, run them
get
down.
over here,
Yeah.
like bright, like no.
You talking
And
about the
then
exact same
the
play I'm
little
talking
dude for the
about.
other side, number 15 for Alabama, bro.
Yeah.
Number
Hey,
31,
31
Oh my
Anderson,
God,
bro.
like,
Hey, that's my little cousin. That's
Oh,
little Willie. Little
bro,
Willie Anderson.
I'm
Great
just-
game. Little Junior, little
hey, Tualulo, Tuayolo,
Yeah.
like all it, bro.
2-0-0-0 Lolo.
I'm just saying, across
Yeah.
the board, even the catch that kid made on the free play.
Yeah.
DB's in position, like he wasn't just roasted.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm just like
That was
like an even. Like that
Competition
was
that's as good as competition is
good
going to
as it's
get in
gonna get,
football.
man.
You saw
I
the
was
top 2 teams in college
good. Going
football
ahead. Yes.
playing
Absolutely. It was
football
beautiful.
on Monday night.
It was
Yeah.
awesome.
That was a
Like, it
great
was
game.
awesome.
That was a great game. So, hey, you know, always we got
Awesome.
some OU fans out here that love the show, and we love y'all back. You know, I've grown to love y'all even more. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know it. I didn't realize it, but
Yeah.
we got a little bit to talk about, man. I just don't understand if it's even legal, man. Like, so
This is legal.
last week we had a ghostly presence
Yeah.
of Lincoln Riley. This week it's on there.
Not even a ghost.
He there?
He's there.
He there.
He's
Here-
there.
Here I am.
You can see him.
Okay.
Like, so evidently it's some things that's been going on, and I'm just wondering if it was an understanding that was understood during the season.
From the get-go.
You know, hey guys, call them William boys in the office for me. Week 6. Call them William boys in the office for me. I need to talk to them real quick about something. Hey Caleb, hey Mario, I'm going to Cali with LL Cool J and them boys. I'm going back to Cali, dog. We're gonna go kick it with Snoop Dogg.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
You know,
Snoop is in Cali.
I'm gonna go out to that West Coast on that beach
Where the weather is nice.
where that weather's nice.
Yeah.
You can't really go nowhere right now because of COVID, but we're gonna go kick it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can, you know, when you're USC, ask Reggie Bush, you're basically a superstar. You know, talk about some NIL. We got everything
Absolutely.
on the West
Yeah,
Coast.
plenty of money over there.
Hey, and when it's 9 o'clock over here, it's only 6 o'clock over here. You know that, right? You know, so you can watch all the games. You can watch all the games in the NFL and have the rest of your Sunday by 2. Do you know that? Right? Oh, I'm sorry. There is a late night game starting at 5.
Well, there it is. Yeah, that one.
You know what I'm saying?
That could be tough.
Oh, I'm sorry. It starts at 4. The 1 hour early. I'm still getting adjusted to these California
You're
times.
right. 5, 8,
Yeah.
7.
So,
here.
is it?
What should be 5 there?
5,
Yeah, a couple
5
hours.
o'clock, 5 o'clock,
Yeah.
5 o'clock. But hey, what I'm telling you is you can go surfing still some sunshine, you know.
Okay.
And you know them tornadoes that might bust through here in Norman every now and again?
Yeah,
and we don't even get rain. We might get rain 14 days out the year. Earthquakes, hey, well, watch out for that quake. Watch out for that quake.
You quick enough.
What I'm trying to tell you
You're
is,
I'll
quick
run the
enough.
quake.
You're gonna be all right.
but Caleb and Mario, what I'm trying to tell you is don't tell nobody. but they offered your boy $100 million. I think I can slice you some of that pie. Now.
So you think
Slice you some of
insider
that pie.
traded?
Slice you some of that pie,
You said
Mario.
insider traded,
Slice you some of that pie, Caleb.
bro. Okay. So
Caleb, you
said-
probably gonna get more of that
saying
pie than
was-
Mario.
You saying you think that
Got a bigger
that
slice.
information was known?
Absolutely.
Well, good.
Should that be? Because I know in UIL and TAPS in Texas,
It should be.
players can't follow the coach. We call that the Mike Barber rule. I was part of that whole situation that went down.
Okay.
But a player can't follow the coach
Why not? Well,
because
you should be
now
able to.
you're crippling one team
No, you're
by
not.
taking all the talent.
Not necessarily.
And well, we're talking about the high school rule that was made, right? You're crippling one team.
Well, high school,
but
yes. you would be
college.
crippling. College, no.
So college, it should be illegal. That should be a legal move
That
for
should be
players
illegal.
to be able to
Absolutely.
follow
That's who
coaches.
recruited me. I want to go play with him.
Straight up.
That's who I came to play for, and he's over there. I'm with him. If that's still on the table, I'm there.
Yeah.
I think
That's
you
fair.
know a lot of times the assumption
fair.
with college has been in the past that these are basically just bigger high school kids, that they don't have the agency, don't have the intelligence, maybe don't have the knowledge, worldly knowledge, let's say, to make
Yeah,
those
yeah.
kinds of decisions.
Yeah.
And I think if anything, the past 20, 30 years or so has shown us that is not the case.
Yeah.
That these are adults who make adult decisions and
Absolutely.
should be able to make the decision to go wherever they want to go.
But this is like
Just like if I, as a young anthropology student, wanted to follow some
A
professor
professor,
who moved
yes.
to another school,
I can go there.
there would be nobody standing in my way from doing that
At
other
all.
than whatever it might cost for me to ship.
Because to you,
But
that is the best.
Because to me,
for
that is
your
the
future.
main thing.
By
Right.
far, that is, yeah.
Right.
That's right.
But I believe that there's a bit of a difference here
Oh, wow.
in the fact that Caleb Williams was the starting quarterback and projected starter for 2022
I
at
might,
the University of
What that got to do with
Oklahoma.
anything?
I might
like,
have,
what
I might have had the top,
fucking
I might have
scorer
had
in
the
the
top.
class.
So as a player-
what do you mean?
didn't.
You know what that does for
But
the
I might have-
university? That's what I'm saying. Like, but
as
I'm
a,
just saying,
as a
like,
player though, so you appreciate the power the players now have
1,000%
to make a decision to change them, no
Absolutely.
matter if they're starting or not.
Absolutely.
Well, so
It doesn't
yeah.
matter. Yeah,
This is-
1,000%.
So you're with it. You're absolutely cool with Caleb and Mario going to do whatever they feel like.
Yes, I think even above all things, giving these young athletes the ability to make decisions based on the climate at the time
Yeah.
and future whatever, I think is awesome.
So
Like,
as a
that should have been in place.
yeah. So as an NFL scout,
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching this kid now chase the money. Basically,
Yeah.
is he now dropping on your board?
No, because
So is
Talent-
it
that-
because
does
once he
that-
gets that
does
big
that decrease his
contract,
talent?
we mentioned Albert Haynesworth in the past. Once
one
they get
one
that
out
big
of how many?
contract, are they going to fall off?
That's
You
a
know
good
what I'm
question.
saying?
But you don't know. We don't know.
Is it
You
about
gotta-
the
you gotta
money?
be
We don't
thinking
know.
about that before.
Is it about the money or is it
Regardless.
about the love of the game?
That's what I'm saying. It could be about the money. There's guys that are literally about the money, but they're just good fucking players.
Yeah.
It's like we don't know because every case is different.
Yep.
And you may very well only be about the money and just be fucking good.
But you know this is an absolute risk that you're taking as an NFL team, going out
They
there.
all are risk.
But I'm saying, is that a character trait?
Every one of them is
Yeah,
risk.
it's a risk. It is a risk. But I'm saying, it's a character. Is it a character trait, a character issue, a issue at all when you see a kid chasing the money as a sophomore in college versus sticking with the program that's giving him the starting position that he earned? You know what I'm saying? And sticking, like, is that
So-
something that these scouts are going to look at as a negative situation for these guys?
So if he earned the spot,
Which you would have
why
to
would
do.
he not earn the right to take that spot somewhere else.
Exactly. And he would have to do that too.
But I'm saying, like,
I'm just-
is that
I-
a,
to me, like, I'm
saying
thinking-
morally,
He's
from a
getting
character
to
standpoint?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the core of
But-
who
And, you know,
a
that's,
person is.
that's a lot what these guys
Can
are
I
looking at
trust-
come draft time.
Can I trust cutting you a check for $20 million that you're going to give me your best
Yeah.
Right.
throughout the contract? That is a good question. But also, at the end of the day, the other side comes into play too. Kid could be giving you his all, and his all, not good enough. Are you going to honor the rest of my contract?
Man.
Fucking no.
Yeah, you're right.
You're not,
You're
because
right.
you're trying to win too.
You're right.
I want to win in my bank account, and for whatever, I mean, I'm sure for the most of the kids like to perform at a high level and be applauded for their work.
Yeah.
And what the work they put in and then what they're doing on the field. I think there's only a couple guys that are your Albert Haynesworth, and there was another dude on his rookie contract. I think he got drafted to the Jets linebacker. I can't remember. It was back in the day. Didn't play and just
Wow.
retired. There's
Yeah.
also Rashawn Woods.
Yeah.
Rashawn Woods rookie contract. Boy would just fish.
Yeah.
Like he was like, cool, but I'm not crazy about it.
Yeah.
Okay, that will happen.
Yeah.
But you roll the dice because he didn't show that. No, I mean, I know there's no way. There was nothing that Rashawn or the other guy did that said, I just want to collect my first few checks and I'm good. Like I don't really need this shit.
So is there
Like,
so
nothing showed them
loyalty
that.
to a system, to a program, to a team has
Yep.
zero value these days is basically what I'm hearing.
Oh, it's declining. It's declining because of knowledge and information.
Got you.
Because I now know this university, yeah, they may say they're about my good, truly about my good, but my buddy, who was actually an average player, who didn't quite have the accolades that I had and had an injury and wasn't able to perform like he maybe could have performed,
Yeah.
is now dealing with real life
Yeah.
and maybe some post-college injury type situations.
Yeah.
And the college is doing shit for him.
Yeah. That's been the case oftentimes.
You're
That's
showing
what-
me your colors and
Hey, I can go to Notre
how
Dame.
you feel about me. There's
Malik.
there's so many guys.
Golston came in as a freshman, took us to the national championship, and they just did away with
Golston.
him.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Everett Golston.
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, that's what
Like,
I think. I
there's-
think
that
and-
number is insane. That's
Yeah, it's a lot of guys that
college
go through that,
guys
yeah.
that go through that more than the ones who go on and play, of
Yeah.
course. But then, like, wait, you're gonna question my loyalty? What about your loyalty to the other 80 players
That
need some help?
That's what
Exactly.
I think
Got you.
what
Man,
gets
it's a great perspective,
less,
sir.
It's less about the NFL drafts and what that might look like, so much as, like you say, the other 80 players
Yeah.
that where some of the rules that were put in place years ago, 50 years ago, 100 years ago, were ostensibly to protect the players, but what they really did was protect the college.
yeah.
I
I mean, that's what and you talk about the knowledge. I think that's what people are starting to see, players especially.
Yeah.
Is that a lot of this stuff that was for your benefit,
Right.
wasn't really for your benefit. It
Absolutely.
was for the college.
for the college benefit.
Hey, that's American way, right? The people at the
Tell you.
top have the knowledge, and they can
And the
only
money,
give you enough
and the power,
of the
right.
information,
Yes,
to make a decision based off the information that you have.
Yes.
Right.
And now that's why it took so long for this NIL to come about because, as we said,
Yeah.
50,000 per offensive lineman at the University of Texas right now.
Oh, I love it.
Right? Now these guys have the power to make decisions and they can, hey, I don't care if I started. I got Auburn over here hitting me up. I got Alabama. I got USC. I got whoever hitting me up offering me what's best for me and my family right now is to take that check.
It
Knowledge.
is. And I
Starts
mean,
with the knowledge.
A&M spent
Yeah.
what you said?
Ooh.
What that said?
Ooh.
It was what 30?
Bro. A&M, bro. Hey.
But they got that
And they
oil
got
money.
they got that money at
They got
A&M.
that
And hey, they
black gold
hey,
money.
and they bought that number one spot
They did.
right now.
They
You know,
did.
in that
You said
recruiting in
That
2022.
what was the article? 20 to 30 million?
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Like and they got it. And they've got it. Hey, can't
I love
it's
it.
legal.
I love it.
It's legal.
I think those guys going and saying
To
you
be a
know,
high
hey,
school
I want
kid
to
in
go hang with
2022.
Coach Riley and USC. He recruited me, he brought me in. I still want to play for him.
Yeah.
And, there's more money over there in California, more opportunity.
Yeah.
If I want to get, some marketing deals and stuff, most of those companies are in California too. Like, I feel them. Like, go get that shit.
And Caleb and Mario aren't the only ones that left the program.
They're
like
not,
this,
yeah.
Jaden Hazelwood, 5-star receiver, been in Oklahoma, went over to Arkansas. He's out.
Cool.
I think it was an Exodus. He was another Lincoln Riley guy. Whatever. I get it. My guy's not here anymore.
That's not. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take off. But on the flip side of that, Oklahoma's got some more guys coming in. And
Don't get it twisted.
Hey, Dylan Gabriel, we talked about it. Yeah.
The culture's fucking changing.
And Dylan Gabriel, do you think he's gonna be a solid?
I think he's a perfect fit. Like, for a transition.
Yeah.
Who better? Like a guy who knows Lev. Like he knows Jeff Levy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a transition year, you're susceptible to being a 500 team. To be honest, everybody is.
It's understanding. It's understood. No pressure.
Rebuild the foundation.
No
we
pressure.
Don't know what it is. We don't,
that's the
knows?
best situation to come into.
It's a great situation to come into, and then the familiarity, I think, is amazing. At quarterback is so important.
Yes.
It's so important.
Yes, it is.
And for this guy to have had history, and so in this system, he'll be able to come in. He'll know the terminology. He'll know how to teach other players and coach other players. Like, hey, no, this is what you're supposed to do. Oh, hey, no, like this. No, you're supposed to be right here. Like that stuff.
Yeah.
Is invaluable.
And thinking about it, there's no difference between Gabriel coming with Levy and Caleb
going with Lincoln.
With Lincoln, no difference. Same thing.
Sense.
Makes a lot of sense.
I'm familiar with that. Like, I can get better at in that system.
Yeah, that's incredible.
I like it. I love it.
I just thought about that.
I love it.
Right, and then
that was a really good point.
Oklahoma also has, best available. Best available.
Yeah, potentially.
We can
move up in
there's
that
some
top
guys.
10 draft class, top 10 still.
Knowing that it's a defensive-minded coach going here, and all the hype behind what's going on that defense right now.
We brought Coach Chavez.
Yeah, let's talk about that coaching staff. Like, so they got some. They got
from Ole Miss.
Yeah,
I mean, Corral was essentially a Heisman final. Like, he was a Heisman contending quarterback.
Yeah,
like, he had that potential. Sad that he, played the game, had an ankle injury, but I'm sure he's going to be okay.
Yeah.
But Levy and what he's done, his track record from Baylor, to UCF to Ole Miss, bro, it goes without saying.
Yeah.
And, I obviously having Dylan in, but I don't think we're going to have a problem, getting, these top quarterbacks. I know we offered Arch recently. Yeah. I think there was history there, obviously.
Archie Manning?
Arch, yeah.
No, is it Arch Manning?
Arch.
Yeah.
Arch. Yeah. Archie. But obviously there was history there.
Yep.
He was considering Ole Miss heavily.
Yep.
Why?
Hey, take a shot.
I'm sure he knows the offense right now.
Yeah, that's where Eli went.
I'm sure Arch knows the offense right now.
Yeah.
Like, he knows what that run.
Yeah, and
Arch, I like that.
Arch got a little bit of Archie in him, too. We talk about that athleticism and running the ball, unlike Peyton and Eli.
Yeah,
bro.
He's a little more athlete than them
He
boys.
can run that thing a little bit. And then on that defensive side, right? You got the number 1 and number 2 defensive lineman available currently.
In the
right?
country.
And I believe his name is...
You got Makai?
Makai, is it Makai Wingo?
Makai Wingo.
Makai Wingo and Jackson Player, right? They're both in the transfer portal considering OU. And then you also have Drew Sanders considering OU. And I don't think that happens if Brent Venables not in the picture, bro.
It does not happen if Brent Venables is not in the picture.
Yeah. And not only Brent Venables, but the other D-line coach that came over, Coach Chavez from Clemson.
Guy, through and through, Dabo guy, Venables guy. So he obviously has had history with really elite defensive linemen.
Yeah.
I love what Coach Venables is doing, what he's done with his staff.
Yeah.
I know where we're heading. And so, that's a big part of why I don't fucking worry about who leaves. Like, bye. I don't worry about that because I know what we have. I know what we're building.
Yeah.
And so for these guys to be available, to get one of them would be a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
A couple would be something like a home run.
Yeah.
But, one of these guys coming into the organization, which is very likely, I think will be a beautiful thing.
It's a lot of positive energy, positive things going on in Oklahoma now, bro. And it's a quiet confidence.
It really is.
You know what I'm saying?
And my boy Jay Valet is in the building, man.
Yeah.
Like, he Colleyville's finest.
Straight up?
Yeah.
Jay Valet. Who's Jay Valet? No, I don't know about
DB,
this gent.
he Texas boy. He was at Wisconsin with my boy Jimmy Leonard, who's a defensive coordinator, great defensive coordinator. Jimmy Leonard, one of the greatest defensive minds I've ever played with. He was in Baltimore.
Oh, wow.
He went on, he played with Rex. But safety, bro, he was so smart. Him and Ed Reed, like, were probably two of the smartest kind of defensive minds I ever just got to spend time and just talk to.
So some NFL pedigree on the staff right now.
We have that. That. So Jay, but he come over from Alabama.
Yeah. Oh,
Jay
wow.
was at Alabama, bro.
Wow, that's a big deal.
Alabama. That's a big. I mean,
it's a big
that
deal.
says a lot. And then
sounds like Venables
Coach
is like
Chavez.
that whole family thing.
Yeah.
It's like real deal Holyfield.
It's real deal Holyfield.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's so respected. Just, bro, come on, man.
Yeah.
Literally, like probably the top defensive coordinator the last 20 years.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's a long
Respect,
time, dog.
Time in the game.
That's a long time.
Looking at all the new offense, like
Yeah,
he just saying it all.
because things have
best
changed since
offenses.
20 years ago.
Yeah.
But to be able to continuously
sit amongst the tops,
bro.
year in year out. No,
And innovate and
we're in a
and
great position, man.
Yeah.
I love what he's doing, what they're doing. I'm excited about looking at the transition.
Yeah.
I'm okay with 8 wins. I don't care. I know what's going to happen 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now.
Yeah.
It's going to be unbelievable.
And I also saw they got another top 10 running back that committed to OU.
Man.
So, and we're talking high school ESPN top 10.
Hey,
Not
man,
top 300, top 10.
We're
bro.
talking about top 10, yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's a big deal. That's
Don't
a big
sweat.
deal, man. So
Relax.
we
VV
can
got it.
Yeah.
Like,
hey, you've been saying it.
I'm telling you.
You've been saying
Got
it.
it.
So it's about time people start
got it.
listening to what you got to say
Listen,
about BV, man.
BV got it, man. It's
Right,
exciting. It's exciting.
So we're gonna move on. Keep the party rolling.
Yeah.
Right, and move on to the NBA, man. So we got the Mavs, man. The Mavs on a little run. They looking good right
I was
now.
very
man.
impressed. I was like, I got to get to a game.
They look, it's coming to that point now,
man.
right? And you know who's not on the floor?
Yep.
Who'd you know?
Your
that's not
favorite
there?
player?
My favorite player, no.
Slimmy.
I call him Sticks and Stones may break my bones, dog. Old Porzingis, man.
Your
Hey,
favorite player. That's
hey,
your
we got to
favorite
get him up
player.
out of here, dog. Cause
it's
hey,
time. I'm telling you, bro.
hey, we got a bunch
Look.
of no name dudes that's out there balling right
Who
now,
is-
dog.
So I can't.
Willie Cauley Stein ain't on the floor either right
He ain't
now,
on the floor.
dog. I
But
forgot he was on the team.
We got old buddy who was he was a top 10 draft pick.
Chris?
Is it Chris?
Was it Chris?
The big boy?
Yeah,
Big,
Chris.
Powerful boy though.
Chris in the middle is who I think that's who you're talking about. With the dreads?
Dreads.
Yeah.
That is what you need. Like
He's just like a.
bro,
he's one of those
hard
dudes.
to get around.
Yeah,
It's hard, like,
bro.
He's just tough. Like
Yes, bro.
like damn.
Hey.
And he got some all. Like he can. He's not a liability on offense, but on defense, bro.
I was doubting.
Come on, man.
I was doubting our roster, and I started to doubt Jason Kidd a little bit just because I'm such a big Rick fan, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's great.
Rick
It really
Carlisle
is
was an
great.
amazing coach, and I don't think he gets the credit that he deserves in this league.
He doesn't.
But you see
But
what he's doing in
Dallas
Indiana right
basketball
now.
doesn't get credit like that.
You're right.
Like Luka doesn't get the credit. Like
Yeah.
really, because he's really insane, bro.
Yes, but people recognize Luka and what he's got. You know what I'm saying? And you call him the next LeBron.
Yes.
Like I don't know if you can get more credit than that, dog.
Yeah,
You know, and not athletically,
that's
but
faint.
from a
It's faint.
productivity standpoint,
Exactly. Yeah.
right? And
It's
but bro, it's just I'm impressed with what I see.
Yeah. I agree.
And they're getting better and better.
They are.
Right? Hardaway, he's balling.
Love Hardaway.
Right? The little guy with the, I don't know what kind of
Jalen.
hairstyle that is, dog.
Oh, Bert.
Like he got Tootsie Rolls on his head, dog. You
Yo,
know,
what-
sometimes it's
Hey, that
green,
boy-
sometimes it's blonde.
Line
He's
drive
shooting that
shit.
thing, bro.
Sha-da-da-da.
Yeah.
That's the boy from he was with
Bullock?
the Knicks. Bullock,
Bullock,
Yeah,
bro.
Bullock. Yeah, he was with
Hey,
the Knicks.
he's
last
balling with that ugly haircut.
year. Hey,
But
It's gotta
the
be-
weekend.
Gotta be the hair.
It's definitely the hair. That shit is That's like his scope.
Yeah, bro.
Yada.
He's got some artificial intelligences in
What's
there.
that shit?
Right,
Scope.
I
I never even thought about that, bro.
Dive.
Hey, I call it trying
Tell
too
me.
hard. That boy trying too hard to set a new trend out there. And ain't nobody gonna
It
catch
ain't
that
happening.
one, dog. Ain't nobody
Hey,
gonna catch
Winfred
that
Payton
one.
tried it too.
Hey, ain't nobody
Didn't work
catching
out.
it. They
He couldn't.
ain't catching that. But the Mavericks
they
are
gonna
now
catch
up in the
up.
5th seed, bro.
Nice.
They were 8th seed last week.
Wow.
So they've been balling, man. And
Some big wins.
so-
Big wins too.
And then last week we also had some pretty awesome returns. I think
Yeah.
Clay's return. Kyrie did solid in his first.
He
like,
did.
Just another
To no surprise.
Kyrie game.
To no surprise.
Right? The he's an electric ball
To no
player.
yeah.
But
yeah. Clay, man.
Clay
So
Thompson,
happy
bro.
for that guy, man.
Oh my God. He even got him a dunk in there. Like, hold
He
on,
did.
Clay. You don't usually dribble when you get the ball. It's straight catch and shoot.
Clay,
Hey, this ball was
dunking
feeling it
Clay?
that day. Clay went into
Yeah.
the hole. He got him a couple
was feeling
bodies in
good,
there.
man.
But that was a beautiful thing to watch Clay play. First time in
Yeah.
like 900 plus days, bro. Like
so many. Yeah.
that was huge, man. And he
Injuries is
balled
tough.
out.
Injuries suck.
Gave the people what they want.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. We got one show a week, so I gotta bring this up, man. Ja Morant.
Mm.
Did y'all see the block Ja Morant had
Yep.
in that Los Angeles Lakers game?
I did.
The
It was
block.
amazing.
Okay, so he went up two hands, and both of his hands were at the top of the box.
Yeah.
Right? And the box I'm talking is the square on the backboard where you typically want to hit the center
Yep.
or somewhere in there to make a layup.
Yep.
Both hands at the top of the box. He caught it, hit the
Yeah.
backboard, the ball
Ball
bounced
came out.
out. His arm and his head almost hit the backboard, bro. His arm hit the backboard. His head almost hit the backboard. You know how high that was, bro? And he's off an ACL injury.
That's top 3 blocks I've seen ever.
I've never seen anybody get up that high with two hands. I saw Dwight Howard go put a sticker on the backboard
Yeah,
with one
a
hand
12
up there,
foot, no doubt.
but with two hands.
2 hands.
And
I
the
mean,
guy is 6'3",
certainly he could do that.
6'2", 6'3"?
Yeah.
That's my brother's height.
Special.
Like,
Bro,
that's not even.
So
Like this dude, and we're talking about jumping to the top of the box on the backboard.
yeah, whatchamacallit could do that. Was it-
Vince Carter?
No, yeah, definitely Vince.
Yeah,
Like easily.
yeah,
Like that. He was all 6'8".
yeah, for sure. But we're talking 6'2", 6'3".
Right.
the fact that you're talking
was a
about
light skinned
2 or
kid
3
that had one.
people though.
Yeah, I get his name. Brown is I think his last name.
D. Brown?
No, he was with the Lakers. Light skinned
Shannon.
kid. Shannon Brown.
Shannon Brown.
Can do that.
Yeah, no, that dude there. He went up and grabbed
he
the
has
ball.
one of the best.
I saw that one as well.
So and then Jordan.
Yeah, the palm
Yeah.
took it out the air. Yeah.
Well, he pinned one and just.
Oh yeah, that was crazy too. That was crazy too.
That like looking at it, those 3 to me
Yes.
are the best that I've ever seen.
Bro,
Like,
if you watch the play and watch Russell Westbrook on that play, he was trailing the play and he was about to go up and try to get the rebound and dunk, and he saw Ja Morant get up and just
That
shut
boy
it down.
He
He did a skip. He was like, "Oh no, what?" He saw how this
Hey.
boy jumped, bro. Like I was like, "Man, this is out of control."
Bananas.
Ja Morant,
Like,
man, bro.
bananas.
Like
He is
I've
stringy.
never. And I saw the Jordan
springy,
block,
bro.
and the Shannon Brown block was incredible. I've
Absolutely.
never seen anybody jump that high in my life, bro. Like that's just blew my mind, man. Blew my mind.
So I know this is not on our thing, but I have to say this. I want to talk about it because draft comparisons they happen.
Yep.
Like Ja Morant,
Zion Williamson.
Zion Williamson.
Hey, Ja, right now, bro.
Will Zion be a Hall of Famer?
Man, I mean, so you got to get off the table. You got to get off the table.
I think he's gonna have Greg Oden's type.
Yeah, that's what it seems like right
Like-
now because he's played probably one full season collectively. Yeah.
In 2-3 years.
Yes, in
now.
3. This is his third season
Third
now,
season
and he hadn't touched the floor yet.
at all.
And the first season, he barely touched the floor. Right, came on second half of the season
Right.
for a little while,
For a
like the
little
last
while.
few
And he
games.
was playing in Spurs. They kept him on the clock.
Yeah, and then played a little bit last year and got hurt again.
Yep.
I think he's too heavy. Like that hardwood floor is a factor, bro.
I mean,
It's a factor. The
for-
body responds
he's
differently to that hardwood floor
literally
versus grass.
the only player that hasn't played of guys who are available.
Yeah. Yeah.
But everybody,
all.
they're all playing on the same court, though.
Yes, that's
For
my,
sure.
my point.
But he's also 280 pounds
98.9.
at 6'7".
Yeah, no, 300 probably.
Yeah, like the boy he's huge, bro.
Yeah.
Like 300.
He's a big
yeah.
dude. No, that, yeah.
And-
No, he
When you're bigger than LeBron, like I never thought anybody would be bigger than LeBron.
like
He's a couple inches shorter,
size-wise,
but I'm
he's
talking
shorter,
like
size-wise.
he's like Shaq in a LeBron frame.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
And it's killing him.
Yeah,
It's killing him.
it is. It really is.
Yeah.
I just,
As explosive as he
it's
is
crazy.
too,
He's not gonna. Yeah, he's gonna be an average player, bro.
it sucks to hear that,
He's
man.
gonna be an average guy.
Yeah. Zach Randolph, or not Zach, but
Not
my
even,
guy
'cause
from
Zach
New York.
has crazy skill.
My guy in New York, Randolph. Julian Randle. I'm sorry. Julian Randle.
If
Zion Williamson.
if he develops,
If he plays.
back to the basket, kind of, or what is his face up? But
Yeah.
Julian Randle.
That's-
that's kind of the ceiling.
His ceiling right now.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? And that's sad because
That's tough.
that dude got a Jordan contract.
There
So,
you go.
and so does Dak.
Well then,
But
well then, sheep.
missed on that one. It's all good, Jordan. We can't win every time. We
It be
can't win
like
every
that.
time.
It be like that.
So yeah, bro, but it's all good, man. It's you know, that Clay and that Kyrie was awesome, but
Yeah, that was all.
yeah, we got to move on to the MLB now, man. Just real quick. So some history made in New York,
yep.
and actually the AL East. There's history made across the board, right, between the two franchises of Toronto Blue Jays and New York Yankees. The Yankees have signed the first female minor league manager, right? Big deal. Miss Rachel Balkovic,
Nice.
right? She's coach of the squad, lower A ball
That's
Yankee
dope.
squad. And, what I will say is, softball players have the most fundamentally sound swings in the world. Like, period. Just like the WNBA basketball players, fundamentally sound.
Okay.
Period. Right? Fundamentals, and I'm talking like I can see
Straight
why
up.
she's doing what she's doing. I can see why Toronto signed this young lady,
Yeah.
Jamie Vieira, I think. Vieira,
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Vieira,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
To be the hitting coach, because
Yeah.
from a fundamental standpoint, like women know how to hit.
Yeah.
Right, us men, we get a little more cocky and a little. Our physicality kind of
Yeah,
takes over the
yeah.
fundamentals a little bit.
Yeah.
But from a A to B to like know how to do this thing, like women like at every level know how to hit a baseball, know how to hit a softball, know how to hit. Period.
Right.
So I can
Right.
see how they could make that transition.
How many men do you have to tell, or boys do you have to tell, don't kill the ball?
Hey, quit muscling up.
Right.
Quit muscling up.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that sounds. Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
that's
and,
it.
and how many boys are going to fight you
All of
if you
them.
tell them you need to just choke up a little bit?
All of them.
All of them.
All of them.
All of them.
Every single last one of them. But
Even
you
when
know,
you
choke
know that's
up.
what you need
yeah,
to do.
choke up.
choke
Hey,
up.
choke up. I'm like, hey, Barry Bonds had that too, but he choked up.
Yeah.
Man.
You know, so if Barry Bonds, that was my thing. If Barry's choking up, I'm gonna choke up, dog.
Straight up.
That was,
Like-
that was after my
Wait,
time.
you said Barry?
Barry Bonds
Yeah, nah.
choked up.
Yeah,
I'm
with
choking
that.
up too.
Wow.
Right. So then also wanted to just real quick hit MLB is in serious talks with Apple, man, about broadcasting their games. So I think that's a
Apple
very
TV,
big deal.
yeah.
Huge deal
That's a
could
big
be
deal.
could
Matter
be
of
made
time.
there. Yeah, man.
Just a matter of time.
Yep. Just a matter of time before they did that, and
You know,
somebody took advantage of that platform.
big networks, even ESPN,
Mm-hmm.
if you're not paying attention to streaming,
Yeah.
if you're not looking at the platform,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're going to get left behind.
Left
Definitely
behind.
left behind.
Period. Period.
Yeah, so kudos
Hulu
to
is
MLB
dope.
for that.
Hulu
Yeah.
Hulu
has
doesn't
live-
just have live
Hulu
sports,
has
it's a
live
lifestyle. That's that Dame, baby. What's
bro,
up, Dame?
that's-
I'm watching. We watching over here, baby.
Yeah, I like their platform. Is nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one
man.
of
TV, all
some
those
some of these
platforms
platforms are gonna
They're gonna kill it.
kill it. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
When they figure out how to get what you want to see when you want to see it all the time
All
for
the time.
all the possibilities,
Yeah.
Yeah,
like that's the one that's gonna win.
let's go.
Yeah.
Now.
They're like even if it costs them
Yep.
in the short term,
Might be
Of course,
Phoenix.
they're
it's
knocking
worth
it
the
out.
investment. Yeah.
Might be
killing it.
Phoenix.
R&B.
You never know.
Could be.
It could be in the mix.
So yeah, man, enough of this sports talk, man. Enough of that.
Hey, we're
garbage,
transitioning already.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
well, what's going
There it is.
down in that tech world, Jay?
Yeah, that's what I say. We're
It's tech time, baby.
Transitioning right on
Right
over
on in there.
Yeah. So what's going down?
It's lots of fun. It's just funny, I've got two things that play right into this. So let's just go with Apple since we were already talking about Apple.
Yeah.
Last year we had there was a big lawsuit about, how are app developers getting paid? How much are they getting paid? We know now. In 21, Apple paid $60 million. $60 million to app developers.
$60 million to app developers. How's that compared to
Android.
Android?
Droid.
So
know
Android
about
isn't one platform like Apple.
Yep.
First of all, although Google Play is one platform.
Okay.
So there's a little bit difference in the way that works.
All right.
So it's a little bit more divided, but one thing is that's a small fraction of what Apple makes
Yep.
in the first place. The other thing is what you don't see a lot of talk about is how that's distributed, and the vast majority of that $60 million is going to just a handful of app developers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the downloads. Pretty
downloads,
much everybody
you
not
know-
getting all the downloads.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The vast majority of the
Yeah.
app developers are getting a few dollars.
Correct.
So
It's like baseball salaries.
Oh yeah.
that's it. Yeah,
Exactly.
It is. So
Yeah.
You got about 10 of them getting most of it.
Most of it.
It's like America.
Like America. Oh, yeah.
Like 1%.
Yeah, we can keep going. Yeah.
So if you
The
recall,
world.
Yeah.
Like real money is centralized.
that's how it works. That's the way the world works.
Insane.
You gotta do something to
10%
break
of
break the
human.
system. You got to make a new game. Like
Yeah.
if you play them by their rules, that's what's going to happen.
Yep. Yep.
South Korea,
Oh.
not North Korea, South Korea. 'cause
Absolutely not North Korea.
All right. So remember talking about Apple, what started the lawsuit last
Yeah.
year was online payments.
Yeah.
Like I'm drawing a complete blank on the name of the company, but
Unity.
Unity
Okay.
was wanted to have their own in-game payment system,
Mm-hmm.
and Apple basically just said,
Shut that down.
Screw you guys. No, we're not
Yep.
going to do that.
We're Apple.
Well,
We're Unity.
so and they were supported by the way the contract was written and,
Mm-hmm.
and the way U.S. case law worked out. Blah blah blah. South Korea just said, "Yeah, no, we're not gonna play that way,"
Yeah.
and Apple has folded and
Really?
is going to allow third-party app payments in South Korea.
So what
Nobody's
was it
really
about
sure
South Korea?
how that's going to work out,
But it is going to work out.
but that's what the story is. Right?
What is it about South Korea that was able to get that thing over the line versus what Unity? I guess a country versus a
It
company.
was a country versus a company. South Korea just said, well, first of all, South Korea's got one of the fastest growing economies,
Yeah.
especially digital economies in the world. Right
Really?
now. Oh yeah,
That's
no
pretty.
doubt.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And they're not the biggest.
Yeah, but they got
But
the
one of the
fastest
fastest
growing.
growing.
Yeah. No, yeah.
They have a tremendous amount of influence.
They're Frisco, but they're not
and
Dallas.
unlike say the U.S. where it's Apple versus Unity in a U.S. court. This is South Korea, the country, saying, "Nah, we're not gonna. Nah, you're gonna have to. You gotta do it our way.
This is
Yeah.
what it is. Yeah.
And if you don't, then see ya."
Yeah.
I should also point out that South Korea makes parts for Apple.
So they had
Funnels
some
other stuff
leverage.
through. Oh,
Got you.
Look, South Korea's got tons of leverage.
Wow.
Like,
That's a boss move right there, South Korea.
and they're just starting to realize how much pull that they have as
Yeah.
a country.
Oh shit.
After that chip shortage,
Right.
like
Oh shit.
So if
That's
you've
what
got
happened?
if you've got
It's like, I
if
can
you've
do
got
that.
yeah.
like you've
I can
got
do it. You can
you've
do-
got
yeah.
a cultural influence
Yeah.
K-pop is huge.
Went a little flip on them boys.
Now, do you know anything
I
about
can
K-pop?
do
I'm
that.
familiar.
Well,
I'm
that's right.
familiar with
You got
K-pop.
kids that age, right?
It went from
but they're not
That's
K-pop.
always- right.
Yeah.
I'm familiar just from social media.
Yeah.
And
I'm
social
familiar with
media.
K-pop.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
I
of
don't-
social media.
'cause social
It's
media.
everywhere.
It's
Yeah.
like literally everywhere.
There's
If I know that
there's
shit,
Netflix,
it's everywhere.
like,
'Cause I don't give a fuck
Netflix.
about pop.
Squid Games, Underground, or whatever it is. Like there's
Yeah.
Gay.
three or
That's
four
all
of
South Korea,
the top Netflix shows
Speaking
are
of
basically
Squid
Korean.
Games, hey, people got killed and put in jail. There was a dude that got executed for smuggling Squid Games over the North Korea border.
Shut up.
Dead serious.
What?
Kim Jong-un executed the man. And
Personally?
he had some people to do it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And then the
Be a whole lot
gentleman
cooler if he did it
and the
himself.
kids that took it from the and put it on a USB drive to share it got put in jail with what they call it, hard labor for the rest of his life.
What?
Yes,
North
for
Korea don't
smuggling
play.
Squid Games to North Korea.
That's wild.
Okay.
Yes,
Since we're
But
talking
I
execution,
get
bro.
it. The communists.
North
They were like,
Korea-
no, you're not going to poison our people.
Yeah.
With that.
You're not
North
going to
Korea-
entertain
You're
and
not
show
gonna
that
let
there's
them
this
know
type
it's
of
real.
awesome entertainment
North
out
Korea
there.
and South Korea is like saying North California and South California in terms of culture.
And weather.
Like, it's the same people.
Yeah.
Like these culturally,
Yeah.
long term, these this is the same group of people.
Okay.
So when you talk about North Korea, man, those dudes are hardcore. South
No.
Korea is hardcore. They're just capitalists.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
do not think they're not going to take over some shit
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
and run it their way. And if they want to say, you know what, Apple, we're not going to play your game.
Right.
We're going to do it our way.
Exactly. Exactly.
And Apple's eventually going to have to say,
Okay.
I guess we
okay,
gotta fold.
Oh, for sure.
either we're gonna do it your way or we're gonna have to leave.
You
And-
gotta
and lose
know
a massive
when to hold
millions
on.
of 60 millions.
Yeah.
Know when to fold up. Know
Yeah.
when to walk away.
Of course, Apple's
Yeah.
playing a long game too, so
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
it always
sense.
has.
That's
All right, so fun stuff.
not, uh-huh.
We like fun stuff.
This may take some setup to get there.
Okay.
but bear with me.
Help us out.
Alley-oop.
This last couple weeks, in the last week, we had the first interspecies heart transplant from a pig to a person.
Ooh.
Guy had severe heart problems, needed transplant, wasn't a good candidate for human. heart
Mr.
transplant.
Piggy. We got Mr. Piggy
So
now.
he has a pig heart now.
That's crazy, dog.
First time ever.
Nice.
I'm just
Hey,
saying.
pigs.
That was
pigs are,
good.
pigs are tough.
That's good.
Pigs are badass.
They are. Clearly.
Pig heart over a lion heart?
Well, I don't think that works quite the same way. So the pig had been undergoing gene therapy. He wasn't a genetically modified animal
Yeah.
Right.
when he was born, but he'd been
Right.
undergoing gene therapy like people can get to reduce some of the the sugars and stuff. It's complicated chemistry stuff, but basically to reduce the opportunities for organ rejection.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a huge deal because that's never been done before.
Right.
When I read this story, I was thinking, wait a minute, I thought there was a pig heart transplant way back in like the 80s. So I looked it up and there was not.
Okay.
In 1984, there was a baboon heart that was transplanted into a little girl who had a congenital heart issue. And she lived for 20 months or a little less than 2 years, but not very long.
Okay.
So I think a pig heart is stronger than a baboon heart. Obviously,
They
that
have
one
started.
failed.
They have started not trying to do the simian. Is that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if we have any monkey specialists. Tell me if that's a politically correct term.
No, only Simeon I know got signed by the Rangers, and he hit 48 bombs last
Primates.
Is that Trevor?
Let's try primates.
year. Primates, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
they're not
it.
doing primates. Monkey hearts.
Got you.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Got you.
The pig ones.
I don't want any monkeys getting mad at me.
Pigs have
With
thick skin,
no
bro.
diabetes. Yeah. They do.
Yeah, yeah. Pigs actually, pig tissue. My sister-in-law works as a radiological technology, X-ray technician. Let's
Oh,
go
sure.
with that.
Yeah.
And so she sees people with burns, and cuts and all that kind of stuff. She refuses to eat ham because she says it looks too much like people.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
I don't know if
does,
that's
I bet it's
really
pretty
the
wild.
reason, but that's what she says.
Well,
somebody cut open. Yeah.
I
Definitely.
hear that pork turns into worms and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's
A lot of worms.
kind of trippy to me.
They had a thing where
Well, they get
it's
infected
like
with.
pour Coke on a ham and worms will
Come out?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! See, that's trippy to me.
That's trippy to me.
So let's
Dude,
do
you
it.
can do
I
that.
mean,
You can
that
do
ham,
that.
though.
You can do that deer too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna
really.
still eat some ham.
Yeah, I'm still.
So how did-
I'm
how
still
did-
eating some
really,
deer.
really
Give me some
anything.
venison, I'll take it.
Please, venison
any animal
jerky,
can do
please.
that.
We
Oh,
will,
God,
we will,
yes.
we will sponsor
I will.
y'all. We will, hey,
Man.
send us some free venison. Y'all don't
Send
gotta send
that
us
up.
$1, dog.
For real.
Venison jerky.
Oh,
Send
yeah.
it all day. We will
So
put
we
you at the
will- we will-
beginning of this show every
We will
week.
eat that with our whiskey
Yes. Yes, we will.
and be very happy.
Full course meal.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
The
bro.
the interesting thing about that though is, okay, so let's suppose all joking aside for a couple of seconds, let's suppose that this works
Right.
and that they're able to grow whatever organs that need to be transplanted in pig.
Right.
Okay, and ethical concerns about pigs aside, and UGG concerns about pigs aside, let's just say that this works, and we can do that.
Right.
Does that mean that you could have like because you mentioned we had several things where somebody had an ACL injury,
Yeah,
and we were talking about the guy, like, does he have Nike ACL?
yeah,
Is that possible?
yeah.
Would this open the door to having like designer
Branded.
replacement organs,
sure.
of
Man.
whatever sort?
Hey.
Like, I don't know if you- I don't know if you-
I'm gonna
know if
go
you
buy
wanna
some
be trying-
pigs. I'm
Get
gonna start
that-
breeding pigs,
Right.
dog.
Pig heart. That
Hey,
horse
black
heart.
market.
Hey, yeah.
Because
I'm messing with
especially
black
if you can do gene therapy on them to enhance certain attributes or whatever, like why not?
Why not?
market.
And
Don't gotta wait for somebody to die.
well, exactly. I mean, that's the whole point of it is
Yeah.
that first of all, available organs for transplant has never met the need,
Yeah,
Right.
and like you say, majority of organs involve somebody has to die, and you have to
Yeah.
and they have to not be injured or otherwise diseased or damaged, and you have to get to it in time, and they have to have the person ready, and I mean,
Yeah.
it's a big deal.
that's a huge deal. That organ donor
And
thing.
you still have organ rejection issues.
Even with
So legit. This is could potentially be a huge deal for people who have issue,
Heart.
whatever
There's
congenital
gonna be a
heart
lot of
issues
pigs
or
running around here.
liver issues or whatever.
Yeah,
But could you do a designer ACL? Could you
Man.
do a designer Achilles?
fucking knee.
Like
replacement.
extra spring.
Like
you know how the
bionic,
pigs have
let me get that knee joint.
tendon back there,
yeah. Hey, I wouldn't want
the
a
hamstring, like literally.
I wouldn't want a pig heart until I needed one.
Yeah,
Yeah. Shoulders.
You know what I'm saying?
Knees.
Yeah.
I'll take a knee though.
yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
bro. I don't.
Bionic knee.
A pig knee?
all day. Pig knee. I ain't gotta be no pig. I don't know.
I don't know how
They can
athletic
develop
pigs
that
are.
shit. I don't. Huh?
I don't know how athletic they are. You know what I'm
Gotta be
saying?
a pig knee. Sure, we can do. a
Yeah, have you
cheetah.
ever seen them pigs
Yeah.
out in the
Horse.
wild?
Cheetah, yeah,
I'll
cheetah.
take a
I'll
cheetah.
take
Like they
cheetah
may
knee
they may
quick.
look.
I don't even know they got knees. But I'm just saying, like, or they can design.
I'll take a
period.
cheetah tendon
Yeah.
faster than a
I'll
mug,
take the cheetah
boy.
tendons for sure. Like,
They got that quick twitch in there for sure.
Right,
though.
that's what I mean though. It's like
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
and then like, okay, so suppose that happens, and then like you get in.
That's almost like steroids. I think
That's where I'm going. It's like if you get into a car wreck and like
You can't
you're-
compete if
like
you got
you're
a cheetah
number-
knee,
You're
dog.
number one draft pick.
Yep.
Yeah.
You have something completely outside of the sport that injures an ACL. Let's just stick with ACL.
Yeah.
Well, here's this doctor that says, hey, look, man, you give me 6 months, I'll have you a custom grown ACL,
Cheetah
replace
knee.
it, and it's
Straight
gonna be badass. Matter of fact, you might want to just do both.
Yeah. Hey, take
Yeah.
a few laps and get
Yeah.
used to this.
Right.
At that, yeah.
And dude comes back, he's like 50% faster than everybody else.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Like, what's the USADA gonna say
50%.
about that?
Hey, I'm quitting football and going straight to track, dog.
Right.
Oh,
Straight up. I'm going to get this gold medal
I don't know. Like,
until I'm
crazy.
40.
don't you think
That'd be crazy.
don't you think the money's better in football? Though?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
But
it
when you're breaking
depends. It
records,
depends.
if you're breaking,
If you're breaking
those
records,
right, that's
records,
true.
the
Right,
marketing
right.
deals,
Yeah.
And you're
fully
40.
guaranteed,
And you're
and
40.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
fully
And you're
guaranteed
40.
marketing deals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I take
And you
that.
can keep going.
I take that.
Of course, how long is that going to last
You have to
before
race
the
like
next guy
3
comes
times a
along
year.
With a,
that's
with a
it.
cheetah knee.
and he gets a cheetah
Oh, there's
knee?
gonna be
Hey,
multiple cheetah
he
knees.
The
gets a
next guy
cheetah
gonna
knee
slice his
and-
It's gonna be
ACL on
close.
purpose. He gonna be sitting at the crib, be like,
It's
eh,
gonna be-
let me get that knife. That's not a
I'm
knife.
just
That's a
gonna
knife.
Get the surgery. Like
Yeah.
you just replace, take that one out,
Yeah.
put that one in.
Hey, let
we're
me
good.
let me get your best available cheetah knee.
Let me get that cheetah
Right.
knee. I feel that.
And then
Tripping.
you know,
We're getting there.
Wada and USADA is going to come along and say, like, "Oh, you can't have that."
No more cheetah knees.
And then we're going to be having the
But I
discussion.
don't know
Well,
because they're letting.
do we have a half animal, half human league,
Yeah.
especially
Hey.
for?
Wow. We call that Tekken.
Take it.
Tekken tag.
Yeah.
But really, you know, if you I'm going to say, where do you draw the line? But I think, like, if you're not, like, straight up putting people's life in danger with the operation,
You're not trying nothing.
why?
you ain't trying.
You ain't doing shit,
You
man.
ain't doing it.
Was
Yeah,
exactly
like
where I was
people
going.
life
But
in
yeah, that's
danger.
it.
You ain't doing shit. Just so you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, but that's
cool.
the thing. It's like that's what we've been saying about. That's what we say about steroids. That's what we say about athletes using cannabis.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
where do you draw the line on performance enhancement? And to me, level playing field.
Yeah.
If I've got
Yeah,
access to the
definitely
same stuff you've got access to,
What risk are
what
you
can we
willing
do
to
about it?
take?
right?
What can
That's
we
what
do
it
about
comes
it?
down to.
How far are you willing to
Still
die?
gonna be who's better at whatever it is.
Right.
Yeah. Are you willing to die for
Level
this?
playing field. I love
And
it.
If you're willing to die like I'm willing to die,
Then you deserve.
then you deserve to be on the starting line
what
right
it
now.
is.
Because I'm willing to die for this. If I die tomorrow,
Yeah.
it's worth it.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the right ethical solution for that is, but I think that there's a big range that we need to be thinking about in between where WADA and USADA is today.
Yeah.
And are you willing to die for
Are
it?
you? There's got to be something in between there.
There's got to be a nice
That makes sense.
zone
Yeah.
in between there
Yeah,
that
we
makes
gotta-
sense, is good for the sport, and advances humanity. Because how much good stuff that we have, not even including like out there weird stuff, but just like shoes, like the I'm wearing some like jungle boot type shoes.
Yeah.
And the sole and the springy part of that is and the stuff that the military wears today started with athletes.
Jungle boots.
We
You talking
had-
about them sandals?
not those kind, but a lot of the health,
Yeah.
especially ortho stuff has come from athletics.
Right.
Yeah.
That
So
makes sense.
if we're not allowing the boundaries to be pushed a little bit,
Yeah.
Certainly.
then
You'll never, if you
Yeah.
don't push boundaries, you'll never experience
Those
the peak,
Yeah.
right? You'll never
crazy
experience
Hormone-
your greatness.
hormone
Creation,
replacement.
crazy
Half of what
invention.
we know about what's okay to do and what's safe to do with hormone replacement therapy came from people,
Oh
doping,
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh for sure.
exactly.
if not more.
Exactly. Would they have ever come across like stem cells and stuff like that?
There wouldn't.
Had that not been done?
Had there not at least been the pressure to push towards performance enhancement,
Yeah.
Right.
performance,
Yeah.
or just recovery, just
Yeah.
recovery from injuries,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? Because and so we talk about this. People talk about the space program. Well, it's important for us to do because it pushes the boundaries of what we're capable of doing.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about certain things to do with the military because it's important because it pushes the boundaries of what's available.
Yep.
One of the side effects that we don't talk about enough with sports, particularly professional sports, because that's where the money is the side effects of how much recovery, injury prevention, injury recovery,
Yeah.
and just general performance do we have today as a result of professional sports.
Because the money is having your
Oh,
athletes on the
yeah, for
field,
sure.
like straight up,
It
and yeah,
Like, how do you figure out getting
And how do
him
you
back?
how do you
How do
how do
you
you
figure out
Exactly.
getting him-
prevent
Can
it,
you do this?
fix
Well,
it,
let's try this.
make it better?
Well, let's
Yeah.
try that. Yeah. Let's try
Period.
this. Let's try that. Try this.
Yeah.
Try that.
period.
And there's stuff that people surgeries that people get today. I talked to a guy I went to high school with just the other day who had he's like, yeah, I got the shot in my knee.
And which shot?
Right. But
Cortisone?
shot didn't exist
It didn't exist.
30 years ago.
Yeah.
It exists today
Because
in large part because of professional sports and sports in general.
Yep.
So one of the side effects
That's good.
of having a strong professional sports program that allows people to compete with some performance enhancement
Yeah.
is that everybody else gets the benefit of the how to make it better, how to prevent it, how to fix it from the performance enhancements.
Yeah. And, hey, and I'm all about it, man. I took creatine. I done took all kinds of stuff, man, to enhance my performance. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know Renee but know about them blue pills, dog. You know, no, I'm just playing. Nah, man, I'm just playing. Renee don't know nothing about them, man. That boy, they like he 18. Renee 18 with it. The red pill. Oh, you got the red pill. Matrix. Hey, Mr. Anderson, Renee. Nah, man. I've had a great time, man. Hey, that's some good stuff right there, Jonas. As every week, you know, just like every week. Great stuff in that tech talk, man. People run around with pig hearts, man. People run around with pig hearts, man. But one if they smell like bacon. One if they smell like bacon. But yeah, man. Now
Living long.
this is the 50th episode of Noonish, man. Thank y'all so much for watching. We absolutely enjoy and appreciate everybody that subscribed to us, man.
Yes,
we started out, had no clue what was going on. We had a video game over here. We had a projection screen behind us, man. Surfboard on the wall, man. And we've come a long way, and we plan to keep on going up, man. So
I kind of miss the surfboard, tell you the truth.
I do too, man. Surfboard. Hit the surfboard, you know, the Beyonce.
Stand it up over there in the corner.
It's all good. We still got the Godfather. The Godfather's in the building with us every week.
The Godfather.
Making sure that we're doing everything we're supposed to do correctly.
Stroke the pussy.
Oh, gotta stroke it.
Yes.
But yeah, bro. Yeah, man. So we'll be back next week. It's playoff time, my favorite time of the year. We'll see how these picks go. We'll come back and talk about it next week, man. Congratulations, Georgia University, for going out there and beating Alabama, man. You did something that a lot of people have never done and will never do for that national championship. But, hey, we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Come back next week sometime around noon. We'll see you on the 51st episode next week.
Okay, Mike Tyson.
51st Suffering Succotash. Peace, man. We out.